Hey, Michael, just for you.
Just for you,
Yeah,
man.
this is your stream, dude. This is your
Oh,
Okay. I mean, I'm
let's see
probably
if I
going
want
to
to
try
pull
to
in
be
just a
as
little bit.
quiet as I possibly can, just so you guys don't have
right.
Yeah,
So you can't
this
use
is
your
on
hands,
here.
like,
I mean, this is a...
you're gonna try to silence your heavy breathing and your gas
God.
with pleasure.
Please don't come during this stream.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Why are we?
What?
I got used to the frame by pushing
The
it this far
angle
back.
of the laptop? Like,
No, because Alex is only just barely.
Yeah.
isn't this usually how...
Yeah, I think you just need to pull in a bit more. Oh. Ugh.
Oh. With his shoulders.
That's good. Oh.
Maybe just there.
All right. Oh. There we go. All right, let's see what's going on here.
All right.
You can have 3 whole safe slots.
Oh, Mike is gonna fill up all those.
Monkeys are good.
Dude, go...
We should
Yeah,
have
no, that-
enabled the subtitle phone. I have no idea what she's saying.
I don't either.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay. No.
Fantasy stories for Michael. Are these 5 people on someone else's ass? Oh, those
This
are.
is the first wave of people to jack off the gorilla.
Okay, hold on. Can I skip
Wow, we
this?
rolled into that quickly, didn't we?
See, this is what they were noticing, I guess.
Well, we definitely were noticing it. Okay, the sound is good.
Oh, did you do that internet thing where you have it on?
Yeah, I did do that already.
Is this going to be like Beastars? Because I don't think Michael can handle that.
Ooh. Yeah, Michael didn't like these stars because there weren't any
Right.
monkeys.
I suppose.
That's true.
The battles among the islands.
I prefer Beast Wars to Beast Stars.
Well, yeah, that's because there's a gorilla in it.
Gosh damn it. I didn't think about that shit.
Okay, what is that? A hallucinogenia? Like, what the fuck?
I'm sure these are the beasts of the
Is
island.
that a Tyranid? What is that?
Isn't it crazy, though, that they're trying to start with, like, a Lord of the Rings style, like...
Oh, it's
big
ridiculous.
type narration?
Yeah, they want to fucking.
Hey, you want to put a ring on him.
This is like, it's like, hopefully this is kind of like unofficial crossover with the Gollum game. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't know if that'd be great.
Dude,
Come
there's,
on, Gollum was amazing.
okay, I mean, at some point I do want to actually hear this whole opening monologue, because I want
Oh, spider!
Oh shit, spider!
Yeah, Sage, you're not left out of this either, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
Just came for Sage after all. Now we know why he wanted to play it so
Yeah,
quickly.
exactly, right,
He
you
knew
jumped
there were
on for
spiders.
that.
He was like, guys, we have to do it right now.
Yeah.
It's because he realized there were spiders.
Now, my question for you guys: do you want me to go back and turn the subtitles on,
Yes,
and then
please.
have us
Sure.
look at that or hear
I
that?
get- guess.
Come on,
I
we
guess.
gotta have the story of this amazing
Okay,
master.
so
I
let's.
just want to hear what they think is deep dialogue.
Yeah.
Right. So we got to go back and
Yeah, what
make
is the
sure.
epic world of Kong?
We got to make sure.
We gotta enable the subtitle quality.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if they were going to be like AI generated if you didn't do that or something, because that might have been.
That would have been, yeah.
That does seem like something they do.
There are stories of gods,
Fanatics.
stories of kings told by the oppressed.
I thought it said in fantasy stories told by the gorillas. This is how I heard that.
Why would oppressed people be telling stories about kings?
If they fear him, I don't
Okay. Can't wait till we get a king.
know.
Really.
I just can't wait to be king.
There's
An all-powerful monarch will definitely bring in some income equality.
Well, we do live in America. That is an actual talking point, right?
The story
Yeah.
of
There are people who want King Donald, like, honestly.
The story of Kong.
It was not long ago when the Kong species
Oh, it's a species. I thought it was just one monkey.
disappeared.
No, it's a species, man. We're endangered.
Beasts have existed long
That
before
foul
anyone
succubus
could
Michael
call
pulled him down into the
Yeah,
chest.
that was the, Alex, I'm trying to keep up with the lore here.
These larger and more ferocious creatures was no
I like how that mammoth is just like a lump of fur with horns sticking.
Yeah, that's like they didn't try very hard on that one.
The story I will tell you starts at a time of danger and the uncertainty for the last remaining Kong family.
Oh shit! The last family. They must have been looking for someone to mate with.
What am I looking at here? Are these like ultra bow-legged Kongs T-boning like teabagging a baby Kong? Or...
Yeah, those. I don't know what that is in the center.
I think it like the one Kong just died, and they'll like some sort of like weird bugs are checking it out.
I bet these are also some like ancient aliens type cave drawings.
You know, they might be.
So that's
Ooh, look at
Nice.
that.
That was a good
Wow,
looking
look at
character.
that cell! Look at that cell
plume of
shading,
smoke,
dude.
yeah.
That looks great.
Wow, these are AAA graphics. Ooh, those animations, man, they look so smooth.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a PSP game.
You just go straight in the air. There's no like jump. It's just up.
So you can't leave. But you can punch the ground to pieces.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Well, I mean, you pull a chunk out of the ground, but there's nothing different.
Yeah, you just generate a chunk with your hands.
Yeah, it's like might as well just be sticking his hand up his ass.
You really like that, huh?
Damn it. Good time.
By the way, speaking of Ancient Aliens, I figured out why Europe is in decline.
Oh,
It's because they play Ancient Aliens.
oh God, yeah.
They have that over there?
They do, yeah, in Germany.
Is that all you watched on the hotel TV?
No, actually, I watched something way better than that. I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
It's you're watching Ancient Aliens. Did the Nazis have a Stargate? And in German, it's like German subtitles. Like, did our glorious ancestors have a Stargate?
Well, you know what's weird? I don't remember if I told you this. Yeah, I don't remember if I told you guys this.
We're playing as Kong's mother right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, does that change anything for you, Mike?
This is like the Disney Tarzan movie.
Mama
We're playing the
Is this a
prologue
milk
of it.
for you, Mike?
This is a bill for anybody.
It's
Mama
you.
Kong busted a teeth.
Basic attack.
Oh, it'll be
Ooh,
basic.
three-step combo.
Back combo. So kill that little.
I love that you just punch
Yeah.
them and then the model just kind of slides back.
Yeah, kill those dodos.
Yeah, are those dodos? They look like dodos. Why are dodos the threat to call?
Yeah.
These things look like you could take them out with one hit.
I think I did just bitch slap that one. Yeah.
Is this Kong supposed to be gigantic, or is he like a more regular
Yeah, are those
size?
dodo-sized dodos, or are they
Yeah.
like giant dodos?
Yeah, how big is this?
I don't know. It's a good question.
We're not that big compared to the trees, so unless these are giant trees.
Yeah,
They could be.
so they're probably just regular dodos.
Giant trees and bushes.
Why are dodos attacking a monkey 3 times their size?
That seems like something new.
Block and dodge roll.
Yeah, man, you better block those dodos, man.
I'm not super impressed with the Kong so far. I can understand why they're on the verge of extinction.
You're not super impressed with this game right now.
Dodos drive them to it.
These are the beasts. These are the beasts of legend, dude. They've taken down like 2/3 of your health.
They have. Yeah,
Is that
they're
your health or your stamina?
I think that's health.
That's how.
Really? What's the red meter?
Maybe
It's a
like
great
a
question.
special
That's a
move or
good
something.
masturbation.
What?
God, Michael, it's really coming out. This game is really bringing it.
Wow,
out.
you're like horny as hell right now.
Michael's like, I used up my entire red bar already.
You're gonna have your fucking like you're gonna have like blood squirting out of your nose.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
it's
see,
wanted
it's,
that
it's for like whatever your super punch move you just used. Took it down a little bit.
Just punch it really hard.
Missed it.
Yeah. See,
Oh, I
it
got
like it recovers really quickly.
Oh, so it is a stamina.
Yeah, it's some kind of stamina.
I told you go.
I said masturbation.
You absolutely.
Masturbation, stamina.
Ah, are the dodos living in teepees?
I think they are. Well, they kind of look like sea monsters.
It's funny that they're the exact same size and like space.
There's like no room for
I
them in
know.
there. Yeah, are we big or not? Like we don't see.
It
we don't
is
seem big.
annoying me, the scale.
We don't seem big.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Because, like, I imagine all Kong gorillas are born kind of huge and shit, but
I don't know. Maybe
We're
King
a
Kong
mom,
is
so
We're like
King
maybe-
Kong's like the elephant man of gorillas.
oh, That was
Dodo
retarded.
screaming.
God damn it.
Is that really? Man, I can see why people want to kill dodos off. If that was their call.
Ah, this game is good.
Yeah. Do you think this is better or worse than Kong?
This is great level design. I like how you can
Yeah.
just barely jump to your objective. I'm not even sure if it's possible for you to jump to your on that last one. You keep
I mean, it's gotta be, right?
I don't know, man. Ask ET.
Can you like double jump or something?
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
there you go.
No,
You can do it.
Maybe you can.
you
jump
can't double jump
You
now.
can
believe in
jump
you, you
on
can
that
do it.
one little piece there. Yeah, there.
Okay.
Word. This game was
You
like
can't jump directly. You gotta take a little pit stop because you have like a horizontal leap of like.
I see now you're
Oh,
going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you figured it out.
What's up, Cal?
This game was like the cutting edge of science.
Sage
because-
loves this game almost as much as Michael.
Well, that's just a spider.
Yeah, he did find out about the spider.
This
He
is
does
intense
love
heartbeat.
Oh, you're gonna die, dude.
Yeah, no, these dodos are gonna.
kicked your ass, dude. What the
This is
fuck?
like Kong's extinct.
Yeah, Kong's
Dodo
are
takes
little-
him to death.
Look at that.
Oh shit!
Look at that.
This game is the cutting edge of technology because it's de-extincting dodos and what they were really like.
Yeah, they were
Shut up.
murderers, apparently. That's the real reason we wiped them out. There,
Michael's incapable of criticizing this game.
Yeah. Those dodos didn't even have like a proper attack.
They take a few hits though.
No, they did. Well, they come
Bring
pecking
down.
at you.
But their attack animations are so shitty, they don't match up when they actually hit.
Yeah,
I'll-
Spider
I'll-
Girls for
Ooh,
sale.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the
Spider Girls in the
weirdest thing.
chat.
I like with all the variety of flora and fauna that's supposed to be on Skull Island, that there's just not tons of different types of bestial enemies that are
Just dodos.
Just-
I'm not surprised that in a game of this quality
Well-
there's a limited number of sprites.
Well, that's true.
These dodos are so vicious, you might just have to run past them.
Dude, you are getting your ass kicked. I mean, you're going in a little better now. Oh, you have a specialty move now. You can hit your triggers if you want.
Maybe you should use more range
Check
attack.
that out. Get that
Oh,
Kong
yeah.
rage. That Kong rage going.
You little fucker.
That'll work.
Alright.
Now I have to ask: is it even an objective that you fight these things?
You're supposed
Or-
to go
I
this
don't-
way in there.
Yeah.
It's obviously the tutorial that introduced the combat to you. With deadly
Yeah.
living EPs.
Those dodos will never have a powwow again. So,
Oh my god!
So I did kind of think those were little teapots at first,
that
which I think would also be hilarious.
would. I mean, there's supposed to be a like tribe of humans that lives on Skull Island. So
I thought you were gonna say a tribe of humans that live in
I
teapots.
definitely
well,
know where
they
you're
might,
going,
maybe
yeah.
that's what they live in on Skull Island.
Well, yeah, otherwise the dodos will get you.
by the end of this game, there's just going to be a bunch of Kongs standing around in a circle going like, we're here on the traditional land of the dodos.
When did this come out?
This came out after Gollum.
Wasn't this last year?
Yeah, this was like tail end of last year.
That's pretty.
It just came because this came out and
Yeah,
this
came
was
out around the same time as Space Marine 2, didn't it?
Oh really?
similar. Yeah.
You can't let those dodos fuck you up like that.
Yeah, those dodos kick your ass.
Yeah,
Man,
they
you
do.
think that?
Holy shit.
Well, that's why I'm wondering. If
Where's
you
the
just run
hell?
past with it.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
That's crazy, right?
No, this game came out and legitimately people's reaction was, "Holy shit, Gollum's not the worst game to come out this year."
Is there
Oh,
help
we'll
anywhere?
be the judge of that.
I don't know.
yeah, this is why we have to play. Your arms are absolutely not staying a consistent length.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
what's up, No Name?
Does the sense of scale not fuck with you? Because none of us can tell if Kong is big or not.
He looks like a she. This is Kong's mom.
Right.
This is
Kong's
Kong.
mother.
Mama
Yep.
Kong.
You can't forget this is Kong's mother. We're playing the tragic backstory of Kong right now.
But she does seem to be the size of a regular gorilla. Like, unless
Compared to the bushes
everything
and
else in
trees.
here
Your
is...
front animation is not how gorillas move. No, it is
What?
not.
They don't swing their arms down from side to side
Hey,
like
there's
John
the girl.
Travolta in Saturday Night Fever?
It doesn't make sense at all that like
They don't-
that
they don't
one
run-
legs could carry their entire frame while they walk upright.
They don't run like they're in the middle, they're towards the end of a marathon and they've had to shit for the last 3.5 hours.
Also, do you guys in the chat? You see how the jump animation? You just go straight up in the air.
Yeah, you can't get very far by leaping.
That's the most ape-like motion.
Those are roots,
I thought I
dumbass.
said you should only
Those were
climb
roots.
climbable branches.
Yeah.
Those are not branches.
Okay,
those
so
are
flowers
roots.
heal.
Okay, there is some.
So there's, okay, so flowers heal. Okay.
Okay.
That's something.
So that's good
that
news
makes
for you, Mike.
sense.
That you can get these fucking flowers.
Yeah,
Oh,
you bring them
good.
flowers and
Yeah.
chocolate. Sure, they'll love it.
It's not Valentine's Day though.
To grab smaller enemies.
only do it
Throw-
on
Oh,
Valentine's
we
Day.
can grab. We can grab smaller enemies.
Oh, you can grab the dodos and chuck them at other dodos.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, we got a big
Oh,
dodo.
this is a real one.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's a dinosaur.
Oh,
Hey,
wow. They have dinosaurs on the side.
not just
Yeah.
dodo.
It's a colossal.
That might be a good one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Velociraptors
I'm not-
are actually quite.
Aren't these gonna
You're
be?
way more dinosaur now.
Aren't these
Oh,
gonna be?
we're throwing the baby at it.
Get it.
genuine-
Get it.
Even a baby.
Wow.
That's cool blended project.
Nice.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, it disappeared in the rock.
Well, I think that means you win.
Well, all right.
Like I said, the last time I saw games like this that were supposed
You
to
punched
be
them
good.
so hard they went through the environment.
Yeah.
Good job.
Classic. This game feels like it's from like 2005.
I was gonna say, yeah, like on the fucking
Special
PSP
bar.
2005 game, dude.
Yeah.
Kong
It does-
can do
it
certain
does- it
skills
does
while
look
fighting at the
early.
cost of your savagery meter.
Oh,
That's true.
Looks early. What?
It looks early PS2 for sure.
yeah.
Like it's.
And of course, there were PS2 games that looked better than this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's why I said early.
I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty sure Soul Reaver 2 genuinely looks better than this.
And that's on the PS1.
Yeah.
That looked awesome. Yeah, actually. But that just generally had good art design and everything.
Yeah.
Well, that
Right.
makes a big difference.
This
Yeah.
thing is only a little more textured than early like N64 3D games.
I was going to say, even the UI and level design is weird too. It was like an alpha build.
For a PlayStation 1 game.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
that's good.
This is only a little better graphically than like Banjo Kazooie or something.
That,
Oh, they got fatalities.
Nice.
and I think, again, ultimately, the art.
Are you serious, dude?
No,
Oh, and it's gone.
It disappeared.
You know what
it,
really-
spreads eagle and dies like all dinosaurs. You know?
it looks
Yeah.
it looks a lot
Every
like
possibly fine. It's just like
It looked like it wanted its ass eaten.
Yeah, they're just waiting to get eaten out. All these dinosaurs in extinction events. They're like, well, I'm just gonna lay down and get eaten out.
Look, we're all gonna die. You might as well eat me out.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. There's a logic behind that.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs were maybe smarter than we give them credit.
So they were like, they got their ass eaten before they died. That's what made them
That's
smarter
what's
than
going
us.
on while they watch the comet coming
Yeah.
or whatever.
Isn't
Like,
that,
oh shit, meteor, might as well get some ass eating in before the end.
isn't that like
That must suck for the one eating the ass, though. Like, oh, I'm gonna die like this.
Can you imagine
Well,
if your ghost was just eating ass forever?
I can't get the taste of ass out of my mouth.
I feel like there should be a cane line in there somewhere about like, well, there are ass lickers and ass like something. I don't know, and that's what you are. You know,
We can shout at them to death.
What the fuck is this?
damn. I didn't know that was one of Kong's more powerful attacks.
It doesn't seem very effective, to be honest.
I don't know if it does damage.
Oh,
or
it's
is
just-
it just
I guess they
knocks
just
them back.
move away.
I
Yeah.
thought it was supposed to be like an energy projection of the.
Yeah, I was hoping it was like a sonic attack.
Yeah. Can you even pick up the dodos and
Kill
throw
5
them?
enemies in less than 10 seconds.
Oh, good job.
I got the little one, but not
You
the
were
big
able to
one.
pick up one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
At least they programmed that in because I was like,
Something.
if you don't even program, you can pick up.
They stop
things in the
moving when you
environment.
pick them up, though. They look.
They
They,
just-
look,
yeah,
they
they-
become
they-
like static.
They look like a rubber chicken.
Yeah.
Stay with key pose.
Oh, I just saw like frame drop already. Oh shit! Because there's 2 ways to go. The game is starting to drop frames.
Oh fuck yeah, that's no game has ever done that before.
Well, I mean, we're innovating here.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing in the chat? No name, Cal. How are the days going for you?
This actually looks a lot like Star Fox in the game.
Yeah, don't do.
I was gonna say there are N64 games that I think just because of their art direction will look better than.
I'm just talking. Well, no, I mean, you said Star Fox on the GameCube. You think
Ooh.
it's better than this?
Well, maybe
Is this
not-
like
maybe not
is this
Star
the hand
Fox,
motion that you're looking
but-
for,
Oh
Michael?
yeah, damn, Michael, he's doing what you're doing.
Good.
There you
That's
go.
gonna be you tonight.
No.
Yeah, dude,
But-
choke that chicken.
But I mean,
Choke that
Alex,
dodo.
when you brought up Banjo Kazooie, I mean,
Yeah.
like that's gonna have a
Banjo-Kazooie's a good game.
that's gonna
but,
have
I
a
mean,
better
like,
lasting artistic legacy than this. For that.
That's a great game. It's just also, on technology that's 25 years old.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, really good art direction. Can
I was just saying
help
what the game
a lot.
looks.
Well, yeah, the technology. Yeah.
Those flowers really your only option for getting health because it's not looking good.
And again, like all the beautiful, like fucking variety of botany that should be all throughout this game, and it's just so
You're down.
Chipping away at Expedition 33, but
Oh.
nice. Yeah, I got the platinum on it. Did the full 100% and everything.
But just all these boring generic shades, generic green and fucking.
And they're not
gray
even natural
everywhere.
shades. There's this strange kind of plasticky feel. to
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
They look
all
like
black.
fake IKEA plants.
Yeah.
Like you're in fucking Expedition 33. Some of the forests and
Use
jungles
some of
you,
Oh my god, it's so
you
incredible.
traverse through
You
so
could use
colorful,
some of
and it's just
Are there spider ladies in the game?
say drugs
No.
and spiders.
I was just wondering if that's
Oh.
what you liked it.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Now,
nice.
now you can sky fuck it.
Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to see?
I would definitely say use your ranged attacks just as your health is worthless.
Wow, it's really like it. Yeah, it's strong is kind of his last hand. I don't know.
You try out the sprint button on this.
what?
It sucks, dude.
I like they get like a confused little star over their head.
Yeah.
The dinosaur.
Yeah,
Like a fucking
I think. Well, I think that star
Uh-huh.
is.
when they've been stunned.
No, the star. That's like
Oh,
they're
it's
charging
attack.
up. That's like
Okay.
they're charging up for an attack, and then they get
There's
the
also that-
spirals. They get the
Oh,
spirals.
they just have
over
button
their head.
drops as well. Interesting. So, Jesus, this is such
Oh,
a,
the other two disappeared.
this is such a bad
Did
mix
you get a
of
little health
ideas.
back from that fatality?
I wasn't paying attention to the health
I
bar.
think there might be a little bit of
God damn, dude! Another Dodo village down.
Did you almost say Dodo Dylan?
I almost said Dodo Dillage. 'cause
I thought you were going to say
these
Dodo
were-
Dildo.
Yeah.
No,
these
no,
were
no.
blending
That's a good one, too,
together.
whoever was that.
Sounds like some go-go gadgets.
Yeah.
Dodo dildo.
Go, go, do, do, dildo. That would have been a good Power Rangers.
I mean, I don't think there is such a thing, but
If you called them like dildo rangers, then
what?
I haven't fleshed out the concept.
You know,
yet,
sadly, that probably already exists.
but- right? Yeah,
Is this
most likely.
okay? It's just like a dead end.
Yeah. It's a big rock. Nothing you can do about a big rock unless it's glowing purple.
It's the pink
It's like in real
dildo
life.
ranger.
See? That's what you do.
It's like they hate color. I mean, that was okay. I guess is the purple that.
Ooh,
Is
I
that
don't-
what was
can you
behind
walk?
it?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's got to be lava.
Types of obstacles you could destroy by pressing 3 times on the ground or once.
You can destroy the lava.
That was a.
I don't know what
How
that
does
was.
that work?
That
You
was
can't
a
just
stupid
you can't
ass
just
mechanic,
punch a
dude.
lava
Hold
and
on,
then
hold
end
up,
up in a
hold up.
sinkhole. Yeah, what?
I think that was
You in a
just
sinkhole?
that was a chunk of the like exposed rock that leads you to the cave.
Yeah, it's just rock.
Why was it red?
It was,
I don't know.
it was still a dumbass.
Why are the other
mechanic.
rocks purple?
Fair enough.
Sometimes running and jumping is not enough.
L2 and then
Down.
wait, hold on. What?
Do you have to jump
way
first? Do
too
you have
long
to jump
of a turnaround
first and
for how to
then hit
leap,
it?
right?
You have to jump and then hit it, and then
It
it's
said
up
like
you
to hold the
start your-
trigger down.
Yeah, you gotta hold it down.
Is there any reason
No, hold it down.
leaping should be this complicated?
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no.
Oh, you're like a pork.
The
Well, that looks like how you could probably do some good at that.
And at least now you can clear bigger distances because your jump is crap.
did
Yeah.
you say?
Not like gorillas are maneuvering, good at maneuvering or anything like that.
Did you say he was one of those Jewish doctors that cut the tips off of penises?
No. That like a mortar, like.
Oh, I thought. Okay. I heard.
What did you?
You tell
I
he's
don't know, what are you talking about?
Mortar and moil sound nothing alike.
I don't know. I just heard the MO.
Oh. Yeah, it sounds like moil. Yeah, you know.
I hear lightning, ominous lightning in the background.
Yeah, what is up with it?
There's no rain though.
Well, you're under.
Are you
You're
outside?
underground.
Well, you're
I don't know.
underground.
You're underground.
Okay, but how much you want to bet there's going to be no animation for rain when we get back
Oh,
up?
there's definitely.
It could be a shitty animation for rain that actually makes it hard to see.
That's true. That could be what it is.
It could just be white lines that blot out the screen.
That would be crazy.
Oh, you got to go deeper into the earth.
Yeah, and now they have all these howling winds, but like, there's no visualization of these environmental.
No. They're literally it's static.
It's implied weather.
There you go.
Implied.
I like that.
It's like when I told Alex one time when we saw a cabin in the woods, and he's like, "Where'd that breeze come from?" And I was like, "It's the ground wind or whatever the fuck."
Oh shit! I'll have to go around again.
I have a feeling that might be a recurring theme of this game.
It was somewhat recurring in Gollum.
Oh, we had to redo platinuming. Platinuming.
That's what Alex
What are you
does.
talking about?
Instead of platforming, Alex does platinuming. No, really.
We had
Nobody
to do
can talk
platinuming
to
in the.
Is that where you get like you fuck so many gnomes and you get like the platinum achievement for doing it?
Oh well, he's definitely got that.
Yeah.
He's the only one with one.
From
Yeah.
who passes out these
I don't know
awards?
the gnome society. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like a bunch of gnomes will have like Alex in a plaza, and they're like, "We didn't use this medal of glorious fucking on you for all of your work for our community."
Now
It's
let
our
us all-
version of a purple star.
now let us all suck your dicks.
Completely lack of motion, and the fur looks like a McDonald's
Yeah,
toy.
again, he looks like plastic.
He does look like
He
a
does look like
McDonald's toy.
plastic. They
Hell,
keep-
even the way the arms move and the way that they're sort of like the design of the limbs where they attach to the
Yeah.
body looks like cheap plastic toy parts.
Guys, this is Mama Kong. Okay.
That's true. It's not King Kong. This is Mama Kong.
Oh,
Do you really think King Kong is going to look any better?
No,
He might look worse.
I think
Yeah.
I
That's
have
my
a
hope.
strong feeling he's going to look exactly the same.
I hope he looks worse.
I think he's going to look exactly the same. Maybe the fur will be a little different color, but I guarantee
Yeah, it'll
you
be a
they
little
recycled that character model.
I have to say, as a kid, I got action figures with more articulation than this.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope you do.
Yeah.
the sticks that are like great grandfathers played with in the backyard have more than fucking articulation than this.
I thought you were going to say when I was a kid I would have written a story more articulate. than this.
That too.
Hey, we see rain.
Oh shit!
Oh wow,
There's actual raindrops.
that's unprecedented.
Dude, that ancient
What was that?
alien's beam. Just
Yeah,
What the fuck was that?
Was that an ion cannon? Like what the hell?
They fucking dropped
what
like a
is that?
shot of
Oh,
space.
is that
from
showing
Akira.
your path when
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
come
yeah.
down? I see.
Yeah, it's not actually a board. It just looks like one.
And it's definitely not a boy.
Oh,
So,
Oh, man.
yeah, Mama Kong's not going to be circumcising any dodos.
yeah, these dodos
That
are
would,
safe.
that would be great if the mom has like a circumcision
Why?
mini game for comedy.
Is that what you're into?
What's up? Why?
You're sitting there like fantasizing.
He's
about,
like-
a gorilla circumcising.
I'm
you?
just saying.
He's like, I only like circumcised gorilla penises.
Oh really?
You know that's not why I brought this up.
I can't think of
I
any
can't
other
think of
reason.
any other
I
reason
would-
you would want to play a game where you circumcise monkeys.
I was saying it was like it's just like
That would be
I'm just saying they would be like if they're like Jewish gorillas or whatever. And then,
You're into Jewish gorillas in particular.
That's your
It's because you think they might have like a good job
you like that
before you get into a
right.
relationship with them.
I like the financial stability. That's why I only
Yeah,
jerk
you
off
want Kong to whine to
circumcised gorillas.
He admits it. He's jerking off Jewish gorillas.
Penis, apparently.
He's like, well, you know, Nathan, he's a
Oh.
He didn't even grab it.
You know, the last
Flew
thing,
into the air.
the last thing I expected to happen during a King Kong stream was like a Woody Allen impression.
He's a banana accountant.
Is this where I'm going, or where I've been? I don't know.
I'm so happy with the bullshit that happens during our stream.
You have really just like depopulated so many of these dodo villages.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Dodo genocide, man. That's what we're doing today.
Dodo side.
It's a bad case of dodo side.
It's also not a very exciting story in Cosmic extinction of an animal that would be so dumb and shit.
How many dodos do you think it takes to kill a gorilla?
Oh, that's a way better question
Yeah,
than how
that
many
is a
men does it take to kill a gorilla. How many dodo birds would it take to kill a gorilla? in a fight?
According to this game, it's like 5. I feel like 5 of them. I feel like 5 of them took you down.
I think in real life, a gorilla versus dodos. I mean, I don't think
It'd be
what-
hundreds
what-
of dodos.
Yeah, I don't
know what kind of damage a dodo
The
would
dodos
do.
aren't even motivated to fight. Like,
Yeah.
they would have to, like,
No.
accidentally fall down a cliff on top of the gorilla.
The gorilla would still have good enough reflexes to just catch you.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking Neo in the Matrix. No dodos flying back.
No, that's a
There's
good
Kong, dude.
visual. I like that.
Okay.
Well, that's the
Oh.
dad, and there's
That's the
Kong.
dad.
There's Kong behind him as the baby.
I
and
wish
then
we knew their first names.
Daddy Kong and Mama Kong.
What
Is
the
that
fuck
what you
is that
call it, Michael?
dinosaur?
Daddy Kong?
It's just
God damn it,
flat.
you and your daddy Kong.
It's just terrible.
Dude,
What
Baby
the
Kong
fuck?
looks
Baby Kong.
fucking fucked up, dude.
England, dude.
That
Oh my
that
God.
was pretty hilarious.
Claw,
Oh
his
no,
name
dude,
is
it's
Claw.
God. Dude.
Why do they get first?
You better do
names
some
and-
range attacks.
Kong,
Like, you're getting fucked up by this thing. Why don't you
Yeah.
jump on it?
You gotta watch for its opening. It's kind of slow.
Wow, that was a hell of a landing, Gaw.
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa, did they call him Gaw the Swift? Holy shit.
Let me see this light. There's a parry system?
what the fuck? Oh, that's what those anime.
Oh, that's what
things
the
are.
lights on their heads are for.
Oh my god. Let's see, how effective is this?
Yeah.
Not very
You have to wait till there's a light. You can only parry
Oh.
when there's that star or whatever over their head. I feel like you can pretty easily outrun this guy.
Honestly, this
This
is not Dark
slow.
Souls. Let's put it
This
that
guy
way.
is slow.
The dodos were
Holy
giving you more.
Oh,
Trouble, yeah.
This guy
Dodos
is
were faster
slow
than
as fuck. You
Dude,
can rage.
I
you
can't
can
get
do your
over-
rage attack. You hit both your triggers now. I don't know what it does.
Dodos were like the velociraptors on Skull Island.
What's that
apparently
get?
this game.
Yeah.
Is it just like no damage? Or?
No, it's doing damage.
No, I'm saying when he does his
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
special
definitely.
attack, do you just go into like invincible mode or whatever for a little bit?
Does it make you invincible? Or does it do anything?
Yeah, I don't know what that's doing.
That parry? Did you try to parry? Was it?
I've tried, but I don't know what the... I haven't actually gotten that to work yet.
God, this fight's boring.
This is one of the worst fucking fights ever. Why is he going all like ninja? Get ninja mod?
Gotcha.
I'm genuinely baffled now anyway. That's how Kong's mom dies.
I hope he eats Baby Kong now.
Me too.
Why does he look like Satan? He looks like. Wait a minute, no. He looks like the original Diablo. He actually does.
Yeah, he kinda does.
Okay.
He actually kind of does.
Ah.
I'm not invested in these characters.
Seems like
No.
there will be a chalk outline around Daddy Kong.
He just walked into the bush.
Oh, that's all you had to do, I guess.
Yo.
That'd be embarrassing to even be involved with this.
Survivors.
Oh, you were supposed to die.
Yeah.
So it was a total waste of time to even try to fight that thing.
Yeah.
Except for a small infant. Call it luck, will, or destiny.
Yeah.
Kings had survived thanks to his parents.
I like that's trying to have this deep message of you watch his parents die.
Imagine if you did. Oh, we're gonna beat it.
No,
We
he's
gotta play
talking
the-
about
we're
beating
playing the whole
gods.
game.
Oh, the
Give a
fight.
shit about the
Right.
escaping brain. Well, he does have 2 bodies to eat already.
I guess it's got enough food, so whatever, I guess. I don't know.
It's the only thing that prevents Ulysses from murder.
Oh, is it?
The origin with the tutorial.
That took away his family.
Well, I mean, we did kill an awful lot of these dodos. So I imagine God has some vengeance. What the fuck? Wow, he's like, yeah, these dodos, they really killed my family.
Dodo's like, fuck you, man. I'm just trying to live.
Were we about to see like a montage of him getting to be a big, strong?
Please tell me
King Kong?
he's gonna deadlift 2 dodos at once.
We're gonna need a montage.
I am the monkey, you know.
In the middle of the island's dangers,
What kind of fruit is that?
was alone now.
It's a lemon apple.
Yeah. Delicious.
Based on the texture, I don't think it could be anything else.
But it had like a red skin inside, or it had a red meat inside.
You're gonna have to level grind to get
But-
it.
Are they just ripping off Lord of the Rings right now?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? That was the Nazgul peeking
Well,
over the
They
road.
did
No.
that with the Galadriel narration.
Original character alert. I
The
can't.
fury, the memories, and the desire for revenge gave him reason to stand.
Yeah, it showed that Dodo's boss. So are these dodos like Gau's henchmen or children or what?
Yeah.
Must be
Why are we
children,
taking
maybe.
revenge on them when they didn't do it?
Yeah, we were actually killing their children first. This is secretly is a Gollum secret. I mean,
That's what we were
yeah,
also-
Crossover? Can we have like a shitty game like Cinematic Universe?
Gollum will get cucked by one of these dinosaur birds in the
Probably.
next
That-
panic.
yeah, this Kong looks like such a bitch, dude.
He does.
This Kong looks
Having
like
PTSD. Oh my god.
Trauma is driving me crazy.
It's trauma.
he has the face of like a '90s movie bully.
Oh, that's why
Just,
you like it.
stupid
Why?
and like
Why?
It
oh,
reminds you of the 90s.
Oh,
Well, as do all monkeys, and as do all things 90s remind him of monkeys.
guys, was '90s really the decade of monkeys?
Yeah.
Shit.
Why else do you like
Yeah,
it
you're
so
always
much?
nostalgic.
they made so many monkey movies in the '90s, Michael.
Yeah, but I was not aware of those fucking movies.
Dude, you loved all of them.
That's why you like monkeys.
You-
Crabs? Oh shit,
Oh,
bunks on
hey.
crabs.
Yeah,
Does that turn you off or on?
it's hard to say.
Gollum
Gollum.
cocked Kong's dad, and this became his actual dad. Gollum Gorilla hybrid, that's why he's so strong.
Strong is not the right word.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
the child he had with that
Kong's
Furby.
been getting his ass kicked by dodos. I'm
Crabs.
not sure he's doing that good against these crabs.
Cool, really. So if Gollum mates with a Furby and a gorilla comes out,
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
We can't explain.
I don't think this is hurting them.
I think they're immune to throws.
Just smash him, dude.
Yeah.
Jump
I'm
on
into
him
that.
or something. Is any of them dead? Jesus.
You got that Gollum fortitude.
Trying to do like a slam attack, but it's not working.
Gollum had a
If
lot
you
of
only do the slam attack on the bleeps.
There you go, you got one. I think they're immune to certain attacks.
No, but I can't even do some of the things I could do before as the mom
Oh,
now.
you gotta get those. Oh, I get it. Yeah, you,
It's
you,
like
you,
redevelop
Metroid.
skills.
It's like
you're
Metroid.
introduced all your abilities, and the game takes you away, and you have to reacquire.
So that was all of the abilities.
Yeah,
the Sonic shout.
he hasn't learned the slam attack.
Oh.
You baby.
I mean, it's not maybe anymore.
Man, you couldn't even beat some crabs.
Metroid Monkey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this song old enough for you, Michael?
Well, we have time jumps now, yes.
That's what I'm saying. I think this is your barely legal song.
Oh my god, shut up, dude.
You're
I want
really
to bang these barely legal monkeys.
That could also be the ones that you free from captivity.
to put into my own. Like, where
Yeah.
are we going?
Yeah,
with
of course.
this?
Well, we didn't actually think you'd let them go.
Michael's like, hey there, monkey. What if I was the one in the cage?
Because the effect is so dumb.
The crab pushed you upward.
Oh my god.
I can't believe this came out in 2024. I just can't.
This isn't even a year old.
I can't believe it.
Fucking And now, yeah,
Fucking Black
Michael.
Myth Wukong
Oh.
came out last year.
Yeah. Just swing out after dying. No, Michael, this is the studio that made the Avatar game you got for your niece.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna play that too.
Is she no longer on speaking terms?
I always wonder, I mean, I think
Do you think she just played it? And was like,
I think she only played it like once, and you know, but
It was
probably
shit.
put it on the shelf and was like, that was nice, but
you
I don't
know,
know if nice was.
just because of the quality of the game.
I don't know. Sometimes girls like playing games more like Stardew Valley and you know shit like that.
Yeah, you know, games that are actually good.
Well, they're good, but you know it's like a different style of like it's not those aren't exactly action games.
Right,
you know?
right. Yeah.
And so sometimes I feel like Lily might play an action game, and to her it's just like whatever. They're all the same because
Well,
there's
maybe
no
you
distinction.
killed her interest in action games forever.
Maybe.
by getting her.
Yeah, maybe she only feels that way because you got her that.
Yeah, if you'd
I
gotten
mean
her,
that's
like,
certainly plausible.
if you had gotten her like Doom 2016, maybe she'd be playing every action game. You know,
Probably have carpal
Oh, that'd be cool.
that's Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is the carpal tunnel.
Oh,
He's dribbling a basketball.
He's gonna go Space Jam on there.
Oh, there we go. Going to Space Jam.
Wait, can you see Kong's junk?
No,
Alex, you wanna
Kong
look?
doesn't have-
Just for
Alex, that was a
a
Michael question.
Yeah, why are you?
I'm way too high. Go for 2.1. I don't think I actually did.
Did what I was supposed to do.
And that happens
funny.
when I'm fucking high, man. So I get that.
That's how I play Scribble Notes.
You get high, play Scribble Nuts.
That actually seems pretty fun.
Yeah, but you don't do anything you're supposed to.
I mean, honestly, I don't think
Could you help
I
me
would
get
do
this
that
cat,
anyway in
buddy?
that
Yeah.
game.
Could you help
Nobody
to get?
played Scribble Nuts.
Yeah, could you help me get the cat out of the tree? Nah, but I'm gonna see if I can make a yeti out of milk.
I'm gonna, yeah, right. Go catapult you.
Yeah, watch out for this photo.
I hate their calls. It's really fun.
Hey, you know why they killed him?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sailors were floating by the island. Like, well, we don't have to stop here, but can you fucking hear that shit?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be off the coast of that island for like fucking 30 days. I want everything on that island dead, so we don't have to do that
Did
shit.
you see? It's moving like it's standing like on
Yeah,
flat
yeah,
ground.
yeah. It's just an idle animation.
You know, that's the first time you listened to me said that like that broke down extinctions for me and kind of like justified why extinctions are okay sometimes. They're just like it was just like back then, especially guys thought you know the Earth was huge. You're never gonna run out of fucking animals.
Right.
So if something annoyed you, just kill that little region of
Yeah,
it.
I mean, extinction
It's just-
was kind of
That's
the
definitely how
concept.
dodos went away.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well, I mean, that was still a time period where people were just like burning down entire forests. Hey, I need a farm here. I'm gonna fuck with you.
yeah, right. Yeah, like you know, obviously, you know. Such a modern, you know, extinctions are unethical, but I get the logic behind it. Yeah, I do.
You're saying that the dodo extinction is justified.
That definitely
They started.
might have been.
If this is the noise they were making,
Yeah.
at least.
Because, like, the animal that people think of lemmings to be, like, that's real how dumb dodos really were, wasn't it?
I mean, dodos are more like pigeons. They're just big.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't even particularly stupid,
Well, pigeons are pretty stupid.
Yeah.
but they weren't
Pigeons
particularly
are-
stupid compared to other dumb birds. Turkeys are
The
far
dumbest.
dumber than like dodos were.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Turkeys will
Dodos
drain in
were
rainwater, dude.
Dodos were considered dumb, not so much because there was any actual measurement of their intelligence done. It was just because they do that thing that island animals always do, when they walk up to you and they look at you like, "What the fuck are you?" rather than run away like they should.
Oh, shit.
Because they're just too confused about something new. And like any island you go to, all the animals.
Right.
Islands do that.
That's one of the reasons why we have so much footage of them, because they're like, what's going on here? They say it like that too. What's going on over there? Yeah, that's the native penguin accent.
I'm glad we figured that out.
Yeah, I still like that, like, Dick Side Dickering show or whatever that Alex.
Side
Down east dickering.
Down East Dickering, whatever.
Dick
I mean, I can't completely blame you because it's still got the word dick in it.
Yeah,
What's
you're
wrong with
right.
Dickering? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Dickering, I guess,
Dick
is
side
like
is an interesting way to take it, though.
is like bartering or negotiating. That's how they say it. In Maine, they call it dickering.
What, do they trade dicks or something? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Can that be some? Yeah.
I came home with a different dick than I had before. Got a sale down over there.
I like how you sounded like you're like a 40s radio announcer or
Yeah.
some shit.
I guess I don't have the main accent down yet.
It's not,
That one
it's not
guy's
too
accent
far off
is-
from the jam. If you adjust it a little bit, you get closer to it. But, yeah.
I don't know. That bearded guy's show and that accent would probably take a while to get down.
That's pretty.
It did kind of sound like JFK.
I mean, it's New
I can see
England
it.
for sure. Yeah.
That was the real conspiracy theory that he's made.
Now he lives on.
All right, where are we going?
Shit.
Is
He
he
dickered out the rest of his days.
Fight and clear the zone.
Oh,
Oh, that's a big crab.
Oh shit, big crabs. I'm so scared.
I'm not gonna lie,
Unconscious immediately.
Yeah,
it's pretty fun how bad this one is.
Oh, it's hilarious.
yeah. I don't know
You're
if we'll
gonna
go
die.
the whole way through, but for now.
I can't get away from it.
Yeah, like ultimately this might end up having the better gameplay than Gollum.
I don't know.
Well, as the person play,
I was
as the
gonna say,
person
it
with my
looks pretty-
hands on the
it
controller,
looks
man.
pretty freaking clunky. Dude.
This looks like crap.
I'm
This
sure
looks
it's
as
clunky.
fuck.
Like I'm sure none of the timing can
Also,
work with
you gotta
the.
consider we just started it. How bad is this going to get towards the end?
Oh yeah,
Any more flowers?
that's true.
You better run, dude.
I don't know where I could be running to.
Away from the crowd.
It's faster than
Yeah, the crab people.
it's faster.
Powerful.
Yeah, but it stops to
It does, it does.
Keep running, I guess. I don't know what else your options are.
If you were a guy from Maine, you could be eating these crabs.
So the dead one being skidded along
That's
with the crab.
amazing. I haven't seen games do that shit since like the early 2000s. I swear to God. That was not even big push.
No, it's just moving on its own because it was moving when it died.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
I like how this is supposed to be like so high stakes because of the music right
I
now,
know.
the heartbeat and shit.
Well, it's because he's almost dead, but this crab sucks so much that you can just. And when it gets up close to you, it readies for an attack, and then you can just run away.
Yeah.
We should ironically like play music.
Oh,
No,
God,
they got.
I like that it just made a slap sound. Too.
Like, it literally just sounded like somebody slapping a table.
And I don't know. Throw some rocks at the little guy.
I'm not sure how good the rocks are against the big one. Obviously.
No, I was saying if you clear out the
Oh yeah,
little
hit it from
guys.
the back. That's a good idea.
Hit it from the back.
That's what Michael says every time.
Yeah,
Yeah, when we started this game, that's what you said.
yeah.
You can clear out some of the little fuckers.
Half the time when I pick it up, he doesn't throw it; he just drops it instead. See,
It's good game design.
Yeah, man.
I think maybe you can't run and hold a rock.
That's fun.
So you drop it.
so no, I'm doing it. I'm like totally stopping moving. Sometimes he just like
It's just like that's how you be safe. Like
Well,
when you go
obviously,
run while
you just
holding
don't,
scissors.
we just don't understand the quality of the game with Steven.
Right.
Here they come. Dead bodies chasing you.
y'all have a good. Oh, we're gonna have a great time with this.
So, yeah, man.
Have a
This
good one,
is
man.
in Rapture.
Doesn't like getting hit with his own crabs. So he's sobbing.
Buried.
But yeah, is the like ability to like
Yeah, it's
parry and
it's
stuff actually functional in the game?
I haven't done it once yet,
So
so no. I literally haven't gotten it to work.
that's
You're probably gonna have to figure it out.
There's a flower. You didn't use your flower
I
yet.
didn't.
Oh, nice.
I saved the flower.
you know it would make your game look dated, but this looks dated already anyways. But
This
like
is like crap.
yeah, but like just use fucking God of War type fucking timing.
Oh,
It's
and
Conquer.
Conquer.
You got a
use the
skill point.
Ooh.
What?
What can you level up here, dude?
Is that what he says every time he's done fucking you? He goes, "Tom has conquered."
Basic attacks and tackle damage go up.
Throw rock is bigger, and even the language
armor.
here is just throw rock.
Yeah.
Why
Shoulder
did it,
check, a
why-
shorter recovery animation.
Why did it have such a long paragraph for leap?
I guess that's all you
You know,
Right,
then it had like half a sentence for
Are
those.
those new skills you can get?
I guess so. Yeah, these are the other ones we used in the tutorial.
How do you get the skill unlocked?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I would
That's bullshit.
maybe get the bigger rock. Oh wait, what can you
Bigger
use?
I like we're
Oh,
so
I just did
seriously-
the damage one.
Yeah, get big rock for throw rock.
Yeah.
Get big rock for throw rock.
Caveman shit.
Well, but Ulysses, what do you got for crazy people?
Oh, right.
Yes,
So-
yes. Please tell us the crazy people.
So just yesterday, right? I had to go downtown Minneapolis for a bit, right?
Mm.
So I get on the train, and let's see if I won't be able to pull up the thing right now, but
Oh.
there's this fucking nutso dude who's kind of like in the corner on the train, right?
Yeah.
And he's like kind of rocking in his seat, kind of headbanging and shit, and he's just sort of like talking to like the voices in his head, right?
Right.
Like he's obviously having this like one-sided conversation where like he says something and then he pretends like
It's like
someone
a
else
steaming
responds,
pile of shit or
right?
something.
Classic bus behavior.
Yeah, and he's just sitting there going, you know, like,
What?
oh, I gotta do it.
Collectible. What the
I
fuck?
gotta get
Collectible.
rid of her. I gotta get rid of her, not just the parts, the whole bitch.
Oh, damn. He said that?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And he's
Oh, this was a
Just like
a secret.
active, openly contemplating serial killer
or something. That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
Jesus.
And he was just sitting there, he was like, yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, thanks.
Holy shit. We gotta have, there's this villain I want in the comics called Straight Jacket.
Okay.
We gotta have him like recite lines like
Oh,
that.
totally,
and shit.
totally.
Dude, yeah.
And he's just sitting there, he's like, I gotta get money for me.
That's awesome.
And I gotta get tuna fish. Not just any fish. The shit.
Oh, dude, this is Crab Meat Louie dialogue.
Kinda,
Of course,
yeah,
dude.
kinda.
Oh, I forgot we had Crab Meat Louie.
And then he was just kind of just spazzing out like this for a while. And then finally went, oh, wait, I'm on the light rail. And then he kind of like, he was getting his little quiet.
He's realized.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like the dude's just so like
What?
adrift away from reality. Oh, you
Yeah.
probably need an upgrade. It's red. Is
Yeah, these are.
But this is the path forward.
Oh, well, you're fucked.
You're-
Just hit it a bunch of times to see if it falls.
What was you tried that one attack?
Your
That's how it
smash.
usually works. Yeah, it's not glowing purple like the other one.
Well, before I could hold triangle down and do like that's how I. But
do
I
your
can't.
three-way smash.
Is that what you want?
You think it works like the lava rocks? Do you need to jump up and slam down on it?
I can't. Well, I literally can't do that either.
Yeah.
We never be able to beat this game.
I think we found it. Yeah, it's literally an impenetrable
Can you
wall.
climb up it?
No,
Yeah.
I mean his head goes into the.
Well, but I think that happens everywhere.
Have you tried every one of your attacks?
Yes.
And you can't throw something at this.
Try your two triggers.
I will say it's red instead of purple. The previous breakable ones were all purple.
It's true. Yeah, you might have to learn a new
Yeah,
skill.
maybe you have to unlock this wall.
Yeah, you gotta find a red
Maybe it's DLC.
key.
Well, it said the tutorial tip said hold down your strong attack to break the wall, which is holding down triangle.
This wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe they didn't specify you have to hold it down for like 3 minutes or something.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to hold it down for 3 minutes.
I think you do have to hold it down. Look.
I don't know.
It's horseshit.
I guess we'll
Dude,
go somewhere
Oh,
else.
damage.
I thought the shadow over Egypt was like falling for a minute because it was just like fucking.
Shadow.
Well, it's just like how quickly the shadow fills up the environment.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Maybe
Right.
that's where we
Yeah.
came from.
That is weird.
Right?
Well, yeah, but I
Like,
can't go any further.
How
I was
is
just
the
gonna
light
say
dot?
maybe something else.
Yeah, maybe it's a different path you climb up.
Or you're gonna find a way to gain that skill or something in this area.
Yeah. This isn't like an open, semi-open world, is it?
No.
Maybe. Well,
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe the level is.
What's up there?
It's up where?
Just in this general vicinity.
This is where I am.
I mean,
I don't know, go check all the shit out.
this is like a
Where? What are you talking about?
Like around the rocks and shit. I don't know.
Just get off.
Check out what?
I don't know, dude.
Just the places I've gone?
I recommend you climb back up and you look around.
But I looked around everywhere up there.
I'll do it again.
What do you want from us, Sage?
Yeah,
we can't.
You're just telling me to do stuff I've already done.
I know,
Do it
but like,
again,
if there's nothing up here, I think you're gonna have to backtrack because I feel like.
Well, that's what I was about to start doing.
And I
Yeah.
think that might end up being what we're doing. I'm just saying, just make sure real quick.
I mean, if you guys see another place to go that just somehow didn't see,
Yeah, I mean, I wish I did.
because I went all the way over here, and we did that, and then we went all the way over there to there. We did that, and that's it. There's nothing else.
What's the point of the thing? Did you see that waterfall just slowed in? We got close.
Yep. That's it. There isn't anything else.
Okay.
Oh, all right, backtracking it is.
Just don't know that this game seems like the kind of game that would make you back.
I mean, you'd think it would be incredibly linear,
But I mean, if it
but
starts you with a bunch of powers taken away, it's already doing a Metroid thing. So
That's
maybe,
true.
Maybe that's what it's trying to be.
it thought it could pull off being Metroid.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
It can't even pull off being Other now.
Well, there were like different diverting pathways around this area, so. Oh, look at this. There's some shit in the middle. Okay, I can't even just
How badly a girl
move enemies away, but additionally, you will be able to use it to. What?
What the hell is you shout at things to find out if they're interesting?
Oh, look at all that
fireworks.
Look at all that interest over there. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, there's a few places that interest me.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
One right over there.
That is the weirdest mechanic. What over here is interesting?
It's like-
though? Because that looks like just a wall.
What the fuck is he supposed to be sitting
It looks like fireworks. Yeah, what's interesting over here?
There's no climbable branches, so you can't get up there, right?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe it's not interesting from this perspective.
I like how in the world of gorillas, there's only one thing you can climb. That's
I know. I know.
the gorilla.
We haven't even.
Gorillas are famous for only being able to climb one thing.
Well, we haven't even climbed branches either. We just
That's
jumped
true.
across rock platforms.
Yeah, aren't they
Yeah.
more like vines too when you climb them? Like,
Yeah, those are like roots or vines.
yeah. This game doesn't know jack shit.
Well, yeah, crazy people, right?
Yeah,
Yes, please continue.
So, that was crazy number one, right?
Right.
So I go downtown, I do my thing, somebody tries to sell me drugs, I say no. 'Cause that's what you do at the downtown now, you just walk around and give guys drugs. And,
you say no. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just say no.
just
Like your
Nancy
like
Reagan.
Yeah, like
Oh.
your favorite lady.
Oh, yeah, that's why you brought her up. Did you love it?
You brought this up.
You said
Nancy
just say
Reagan
no.
was-
Well, no, the
Not me.
Nancy Reagan
Not
part,
me.
but the setup for me saying Nancy
Were you
Reagan.
just fantasizing right now about Nancy
Shut up.
Reagan dressed up as Dr. Seuss?
Yeah, dude.
I don't think that.
Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan, Nancy Reagan, dun, 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 Mrs. Reagan, Mrs. Reagan.
Nancy Reagan licking out a girl. That's totally.
That's what you're into?
Oh god.
Are you like the cock in the corner watching this happen?
Dude,
How do you feel about that? What's that movie called? Bedtime for Bozo?
Bonzo.
Bonzo.
So,
I like Bozo better.
yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen the movie. I just know Reagan was in it.
And he had a monkey.
And he did have a monkey.
Oh,
Those are the two things I know.
Bedtime for Bozo is what they started saying when he started going senile.
Yeah, that's what they said before.
That's kind of mean. Dude, they should have said that from
I don't care if it's me.
Dude, you're talking about us being too mean all of a sudden? Like the shit we say on a regular basis about literally everyone.
Ulysses, can you believe that Biden went on The View like 2 days ago and claimed
Oh,
he
yeah.
still would have won the election?
You wouldn't have won jack.
Damn.
That dude's never gonna win anything again in his life. He's certainly not gonna win like a cognizance test.
He might win bingo.
No, he won't.
Even that's too
I
far.
don't buy it, not for a second.
He can't even count, dude. They'll
Yeah.
get confused.
Well, I mean,
He might
doesn't have to
win-
know what's going
He
on.
might win bingo, but I don't think he's going to notice that he won bingo.
That's
Oh, yeah.
well, there. That's
He has like bingo spelled out in every possible direction on the board, and he's still.
Like, damn,
He's like,
this
damn,
game's
this game's hard.
complicated.
He's the last one in at bingo night. Everybody left like 3 hours ago. Somebody comes over to him and, sir, do you need help leaving or whatever? And it's like, sir, you won bingo 5 times. What the fuck is you?
Seems like I crapped at my fans 5 times too.
Every time you said bingo.
Oh, bingo.
yeah.
But anyway, back to the crate.
Yeah.
So I get back on the train to get out of there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's another dude who's like, he looks like all like fucked up and shit, right?
Like beat up or.
He looks like he
Or,
is
like,
coming
on
off of
drugs.
some hard drugs.
I see.
Like he is going through the withdrawal, right?
Yeah.
And he's just kind of like lounging in the chair, like he's like about to die.
That's why we don't do drugs we can't afford, kids.
And every once in a while, he'll like lean over back in his like forward. Just like, whoa. And like there'll be like this weird like white vomit like all over the floor under him, right?
Jesus, yeah.
And so that's going on like the entire train ride, right?
Gross, dude. I would have got up.
entire train
I would have got up and moved, man.
Well, it's not like I was next to him, you know.
Okay.
But then, like while he's like doing this,
Um,
the train stops and a bunch of people get on. There's like some chick who gets on. And like it's like they know each other or something. And she's like, "Oh, you okay over there?" And he's like, "Oh."
He's like a zombie. It's like
It's like the Exorcist shit.
it's like that episode of It's Always Sunny where she thinks there's zombies.
He's like, "Oh, are you coming off the shit?" And he's like, "No."
No, like, I'm on it.
And she's like, "Oh, you should have come down with me. I would have got you some good shit." You
I
know,
would have got some good shit.
and like this dude's like looking like he's on death's door, and she's just like, "Yeah, come down to Western with me. I'll get you proper shit."
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then like eventually she gets off. Yeah.
Dude, I would be scared of the public transportation that you go on if that's daily. Like that can only go on for so long before it explodes. That type of.
Honestly, the Green Line yesterday is a lot better than the one past year.
Oh, that's good.
This was a good day.
As long as you can notice the chart up in progress.
Yeah, what he's describing, this was progress.
Yeah, no, this is a
Good,
genuine improvement.
All right. Well, damn.
But yeah, and so like that's going on, right? And it's like, okay, well, how many more crazy people can I see? And so I get back to where the university is going, right?
Yeah.
I get off, and I'm like, okay, nothing so far. I'm walking down like towards the intersection,
Yeah.
and I notice across the street at the other train station, there's a dude sprawled out like across like the train tracks. And his limbs are contorted in like
What the
weird
fuck?
ways. He's got no shirt on, no shoes or socks on.
Damn, did
And
he
he-
look dead?
He looked dead. He looked like he
Holy
got hit by a car or a train or something.
God
right?
damn.
And I was like, what
That's
the fuck? And people were just walking by, like nothing was going on. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I was like, do I have to like go over there and make sure this guy isn't dead? And
I like you were the one good person that day, Ulysses.
and well, I wasn't the only one because there was somebody
Oh,
else
okay.
who evidently had the same thought.
I feel like the three of us, if we saw like this dead-looking person on the tracks, we'd be like, we just kind of like go on shit.
But yeah, so as I was about to cross the street, I saw
Yeah.
this other dude who got there first, and he goes up and he gently pokes the guy in the back, right? And this fucking dude, this shirtless dude,
Yeah.
he like springs up like he's been possessed.
Oh my
and
God.
he's like his body is contorting in crazy ways, and he's just dancing like a puppet on a string and shrieking. And just, you know, he-
I think you did see
Yeah.
a demonic
I was
possession.
gonna say, this sound horrified after seeing it.
like it looked like he was having an intentional seizure, you know,
Oh my
like
God.
and like and he would like fall back on the ground and he'd like contort his neck and back upward and just like yell crazily. And this other dude who had like was trying to help him was just looking at him for a while. It was like, okay, and he just turned around and went right back down the street.
Once that starts happening, I feel like you just want to get out of there.
And so then this fucking like obviously drug-addled maniac
Right.
was just like flailing about for like 10 minutes or so, right?
Oh, I like their roll attack.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, huh?
And finally,
It's kind of cool.
It's
It's
the
a half
coolest
party.
thing in this game.
Yeah.
So he staggers into the middle of traffic, and then he just throws himself face down on the ground. And he's just lying there.
He just resumes his position.
Yeah.
We moved from the train tracks to the road,
Yes.
but otherwise,
And so all these cars are stuck. They can't go anywhere now
Yeah.
because there's this drug-addled maniac lying on the ground in front of them.
Yeah.
And so, like, for a good 5 minutes, all traffic is just stopped.
Good
And
God,
like,
dude.
there are some like random ladies who come
Fuck,
over, but
man.
they're trying to help him
Yeah.
too, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And it seems like they know him because they like call out, they're like Joe or some shit. Like that.
Joe,
Like I guess this is
get
their...
the demon out of you, Joe.
Yeah.
Unless Joe was a demon, I don't know. Like,
Maybe, yeah, that's true. Maybe they knew the demon possessing the guy, but they didn't know the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
oh, it's spit at you.
Michael, are you prefer Lucky to be a spitter or quitter?
Do you like this?
I don't like these phallic snakes that came
You
out
don't
of the
like
ground.
this Kong hentai?
No.
Oh, look at him ride that thing.
Oh
Ew.
shit! Damn, dude.
Damn, that actually disturbed me.
Did you make this game?
Yeah. Yeah, I think can't tell you how grossed out I was. Just,
You're gonna see that a lot.
Do it again.
no, come on, please don't.
That's a-
no!
That's a,
No! I
That's
don't
a special-
like that.
that's
That is
a special
repeating
move.
animation.
That's a special.
We have to see Kong dick ride these snakes, literally, dude.
That's
Every
the,
single
that's the
time.
snake
Oh
fatality.
my god. Okay, this is doing some shit to rival Gollum now. Doing shit like that.
Yeah, it's almost that's
Oh.
making out with the Furby.
Yeah. At least that only had to happen once.
Yeah, the worm thing's gonna happen repeatedly.
Oh no.
That's gonna be a regular ending.
We're gonna have flashbacks, dude.
Eh.
Dick riding flashbacks.
For each spank fake.
That's a weird phrase of terminology, isn't it? Dick. What?
Dick
What I
riding
say?
flashback?
Yeah, dick riding
That'd be a good
flashback.
band name.
Yeah, dick riding flashback. That's pretty good.
But yeah, so this dude was just like,
Against someone's secrets. And
All I've found is secrets so far. I have no idea what direction I'm
You're
intending to be
just a
going.
miserable
No
pile of
point.
secrets.
oh, birds now. Oh, flying donuts. They fly now.
They fly.
They fly now.
Yeah, we should get that as a fucking subscriber.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
funny.
we should.
Hey,
that
you're
is
a
like-
new subscriber. You fly now.
Yeah, that is like a perfect amount of time, and it's everybody's gonna know that one.
Yeah.
It's
True.
fucking stupid that he said it. It's like, dude, have you had flying technology for how many millenniums
Yeah.
in Star Wars?
Well,
Like,
plus the stormtroopers have always had flying ones.
yeah, they're
They have those
jetpack ones.
bikes.
Yeah,
They're bikes.
yeah, right, yeah.
Boba
Those
Fett.
Boba Fett, yeah.
those dumbass.
Yeah, it's a stupid line.
It's, oh my god, that might be the stupidest. I mean, like, as far as somebody...
Does that beat out
I know.
fan speech?
well, that's what I'm trying. Like, there's...
There's also the moment where Rose has to explain to Finn what poor people are.
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's like...
Well, you see, some people have less money than other people.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's like genuine stupid in the prequels, and then there's like this huge failure of incompetence, and
Shit that sounds like an alien wrote it trying to mimic a
Yeah.
human being.
yeah, it is so generic, and I don't know, Rise of Skywalker. I mean, it's definitely after the prequels, the two prequels. Revenge of the Sith is even smarter than fucking last.
Yeah, I would rather watch
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith than Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Rise of Skywalker are like.
Yeah, I think where
That's
that,
a trilogy.
I think where that group where it's like the one good prequel was Episode 3. You know?
Oh, you gotta-
I don't know if I would say good. I would just say better.
I'm willing to go even like it's good. It got good stuff in it. Whatever.
I think it has. I think it has moments.
It has the most good in it of any of the.
Yeah,
three.
yeah. I just don't think that's enough for me to think
The
it's
first-
a good movie.
the
It's
first-
still kind of crud, but it's at least full
By
of
Star Wars standards, it's like which only now has the bar been risen by Andor and shit. But
well, I know.
usual Star Wars, why that?
The movie.
Everybody knew how fucking. Every Star Wars fan can agree on how stupid Rise of Skywalker was.
Yeah, there's nobody who defends that.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. Like, you've got your people. You know, a lot of people thought fucking Force Awakens was great. You know, when that first came out.
I mean, I think
And-
Force Awakens really did work as a, hey,
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind of a
funky.
remake, but this franchise also hasn't been that much of a thing for a long time.
It was just a reboot. It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine for that purpose. And honestly, that made sense to start that way.
It would have been. It was a good hype machine
Yeah.
for Star Wars again.
Yeah.
And-
It would have been a fine first movie for a better film.
Yes, I think that too.
If the entire
potential
trilogy had been
was
great, nobody would talk shit about that.
No, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, if
Jesus.
you
Bro, you're getting
developed,
fucked up by these dodos.
I know.
yeah,
They're hard.
Kylo Ren, Rey, and Finn into good
Can I-
characters across the three
Yeah,
movies.
you know,
then-
that could have worked.
Yeah.
But no, it's
I'm just curious.
What's up?
I was just curious to see if there was a difficulty setting at all, or if it was
I've
just
never
like
seen one so far.
it's the game's just the way it is.
Yeah. We're gonna be getting slapped around by dodos for a while.
Yeah, you really can't take a lot of damage. You have to run.
Why is Kong so like fragile?
I think the first thing I would do with your next point is if we can buy some HP, that'd be
That's
awesome.
great.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But yeah, so the crazy guy, right?
And I don't want to sound like we're typical haters on the internet either, like just disliking those like three fucking characters in the sequels and shit. But
They had
Yeah.
potential.
yeah, because I like imagined a pitch for like a good raid movie and shit.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with them inherently. They just were poorly executed.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, yeah, keep going.
But yeah, so
Jesus Christ, man.
this dude was just lying face down on the road for a while, right?
Oh my god! It's still that story.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
You
still-
gotta avoid.
And eventually,
It's a combat arena. That's the whole point.
Use your
you gotta clear
shouting.
the area.
Use your shouting.
I can't.
You just
Use
did.
your shouting.
Didn't
No, you
just
guys
did?
are saying like a goal different. I'm trying to respond to all of you, but
Oh.
Try not dying.
Yeah.
yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Be better.
You gotta fight
He's
God, dude.
Yeah, grab the tree, smack some dodos.
He won't grab it.
Well, I don't know.
I'm trying to, and he's right next to it, and he won't fucking pick it up.
Can't pick up
Oh,
things
see,
in
you
the
got a trophy
environment.
though.
They give an entire tutorial about how you can pick these up.
You got a trophy for
I don't even know.
deaths against dodos.
Died 500 times the dodo pecking. I think they come in waves too. Whenever you kill them, more spawn.
And now I lost
Because
track.
it's combat arena.
Is this the third crazy guy or third crazy
This is the third
person in the
This
story?
is the third one. We got one more coming.
Yeah. Oh my god. Right.
But I will tell you, the third one is the craziest one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, because this dude, like, I don't know what he was on. He was obviously kind of
And what, you said he was he's not like completely naked, is he?
He has
He's
pants.
shirtless.
He has shorts on. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no shirt, no shoes, no socks.
Oh, okay. Looks like a meth user guy.
No shirt, no shoes, no sanity.
Exactly.
Wow, that's deep. That's poetic.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like poetry, right?
It's like good old George Lucas.
Fuck George Lucas.
But yeah, so
Say, do you think you're gonna have more trouble with this combat arena or the one in both?
I was gonna ask that too.
I mean, we'll see, but
Yeah.
so far, it's not looking good.
I have a funny thing I saw with George Lucas earlier, but
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell that after the.
Okay. So yeah, because this dude's lying face down on the ground for a while, and
Oh.
eventually 3 police cars show up, right?
Damn.
And so they're all like trying to get this guy like up, and the moment that
I
anyone
can't
touches
avoid
him
it.
again, he goes back into like demonic marionette mode, right?
Oh god.
And so he's just like flailing and screeching, and just like
Yeah.
he looks just completely unhinged.
Why can't I pick
Right.
this?
Right.
The only thing I can say is at least he didn't seem like violent towards anyone, just
Oh, that's good.
out of control, like of his own thoughts, basically.
He's like, I've been in this situation enough times, ma'am. I'm an expert on in how to navigate this behavior.
Yeah. But yeah, and so I was like, all right, I guess the situation is concluding. So I'm starting to walk
Oh.
back home, right? And
Oh my god,
barely
he's so
a block
fucking
away-
late.
You see him like a phantom, like manifesting.
barely a block away, there's another
Yeah,
guy.
let me try.
Yeah.
There's this dude
Alright.
standing there,
Careful here.
like in front of the store
How do I
window,
throw
right?
rocks again?
R2.
And he is doing what I can only describe as a chicken dance.
Okay.
And he's like singing to himself and like flapping his arms, and running around, and he's like gazing at his own reflection longingly.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And he,
David Lynch.
yeah, it was something.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm getting the hell out of here. It's too many crazies. But yeah, that was my adventure.
Yeah, that's always on university. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see a little more of that excitement on Rice Street doing.
Oh, Rice is one of the other three.
Yeah, Rice is the homeless people camp at that park.
Yeah. I mean, doing the route as much as I do, I'm sick.
There used to be that homeless little person running the traffic.
They're still there.
Oh, okay.
They're running a whole street operation there.
I'm glad they're doing well.
Yeah, they're well.
Well as
there's
Someone running into traffic can do.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're
I'm
still.
glad they haven't been hit by a car.
They're still getting people, they get them the candy bar every now and then.
Right.
So that's good. And
Get them in a
oh,
line.
lady in the parking lot of a liquor store yesterday told me I had a nice ass. So
Oh.
that was a fun. Nice.
She wasn't a monkey,
Good for
was she?
you.
Nice little
Did
experience.
you get her number?
Well, she was a little old and perhaps a little like fucking.
She wasn't a
She's
monkey.
Nancy
He
Reagan.
wasn't interested.
Let's do Nancy Reagan.
What's not?
Oh god damn it, dude! I can't. Now one of these shows up.
Come on.
Oh motherfucker!
It was. I'll take this woman over Nancy Reagan any day. I'll give that because it was like a. I mean, a black woman in her 50s, and she just looked maybe a tiny tweaked out over the course of her life. But I'd still take her over Nancy Reagan.
I can't believe they give
How you
you.
feeling with that combat system there?
It's terrible.
Good.
But I did get to the round where the big one shows up, which
Sure.
is a bitch.
So what if you beat that one in like 5-1?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know when this ends.
And when I was like almost dying of heat stroke yesterday, like they had this one brand of orange juice they always sell at liquor stores that like sounded really like hydrating to me at the time. So I stopped there to get that, and then just in the parking lot, this woman was like, "Hey, baby, you have any cigarettes for a smoke or whatever?" And I was like, "Sorry, ma'am, I don't keep cigarettes and shit." And then she said something that sounded like, "And that must be why you have such a nice ass." She said,
Ah, she was really into you.
"Yeah,
Smoking is bad for your ass.
I don't know how you guys are smoking, but
My reaction to her, I was like, "Well, thank you, ma'am." That was like my genuine reaction.
That's pretty
Because
funny.
as a guy, you never get enough nice comments where you get objectified.
That's true.
I was, yeah.
yeah.
That's the thing about being objectified. Men love it.
Yeah,
It's a woman
yeah.
doing it. Yeah, men can't get enough.
Yeah, it's like do it all the time.
I wonder sometimes if maybe that's why some men objectify women.
God damn it, dude! That
Oh,
rock
well,
thing, you weren't kidding about.
to me, I love it. So why
You weren't.
like,
You weren't kidding about you pick up the rock and then he just drops it like a
It
bitch.
makes sense, though. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah. And then they just don't get it when women.
Fucking ankle biters,
Yeah.
dude. God damn it! Next wave is here already.
Can't beat Dodo. I think we're answering the question of how many dodos it takes to beat a gorilla right now.
Yeah, it's not very many.
No, it's not. It's like 5.
4, right?
4, yes.
How do I do that gorilla scream shit again?
Both triggers.
Both triggers. Okay.
They're like Mission
The parry is supposed to be L1, but I feel like I press it and it doesn't do shit. So
Do you have any rage abilities at all?
you can throw the rock, but
The rage, your raging is like you get.
oh, you said rage. Sorry, I don't think we have that unlocked yet for Kong.
At first, because your butt was kind of facing them, my butt kind of like
Farted at him.
yeah, sonically farted at.
I have an idea.
What?
What if you wait for them to get close and then you use the screen to knock them back? And
Yeah.
then you lock them, and then you repeat that process.
That might work. The thing I had the most success with was running away from them, getting them into a line. Because the big thing is, if one of them gets off to the side of you, they just,
Yeah.
God damn it, yeah.
Yeah,
Should probably go back to getting them in the line.
Yeah, I think so. That makes sense too, because then that means you can hit them all at once.
Yep. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I'm surprised at how tactical this game is having to make this thing. Just fight
Yeah,
some fucking dodo.
it's some dumb bullshit, dude.
Tacky, like so.
Fair enough.
Well, and this would probably be pretty easy if the fucking game would allow you to pick up the thing that you're supposed to be able to pick up.
I like that you can't pick up the environment.
No, you can.
That's
The game had a whole tutorial section that we all watched where they showed you how to do that, and now you are able to interact with the
In
one
this
thing.
way, the mechanics are probably clunkier than solid. Right?
It's absolutely.
Yeah, Gollum. It's worse.
Yeah, it plays worse. It plays worse than Gollum.
Because I
for
know,
sure.
well, not most, but a lot of the jumps we made work, and
Gollum.
yeah.
I mean, there were still some times though.
There were some gameplay issues in Gollum. It was not perfect.
Right. I'm just wondering.
There were a lot.
This is worse. This is worse. This is objectively
This is
worse.
just bad.
I played
Wow.
both. This one is worse.
It legitimately feels worse to like engage with and control.
But this does kind of. I just wish there was like a flower or something around because I still lose a little bit of health. It's just better. God damn it! He got off to the side of me, you little fuck.
I hate it's not like sort of emasculate you in this game at some point that all these dodos are killing you.
Yeah, well, it's pretty
They're not
depressing.
even, like threatening looking at.
Oh, come on! The next wave showed up, mother.
I mean, at least if they were like, I don't know, like giant cyborgs
Yeah.
or something, at least you might see like, oh, fair enough. But no, this is a bunch of fucking donuts.
Let's get the pigeon.
Oh shit! There comes the one.
Yeah, exactly.
There comes the one.
Loaded pigeons.
Where'd that bitch go?
Yeah, all right.
Nope, shit! I gotta run. No, move! Damn it!
And like so many of the enemies are just blue.
God damn
They're
it! That
just
doesn't
fucking
work.
blue.
He's too fast.
Yellow.
He's too
But they're
fast
a
for
little
me.
yellow,
Oh, right.
Everything is blue, and you're too blue
Ah.
too. The enemy's blue.
Is that a Beatles song?
No, this is
Oh.
that one shitty song.
Oh,
The dabba dee dabba
oh,
da.
that one. Okay.
I remember Iron Man 3 opens to that music, and both me and Michael in the theater seeing that movie for the first time, we looked at each other and were like, what the why would you possibly start with
And which movie was it?
Iron Man 3.
Oh, they started with that?
Yeah,
I do not
that's the
remember.
opening. Yeah, you and me both like looked at
Wow.
each other in the theater and
Yeah.
we were like, what the fuck?
I mean, that would totally be my reaction. But I'm just trying to. Why the hell
yeah.
did Iron Man 3 start with?
And it's like during the Marvel Studios logo part, even that song is funny. Like, it literally is the
Oh,
the
wow.
first thing you hear is before you even see any images is that song.
That's crazy.
That's the one. That's, Marvel's not.
That,
No, I'm getting him. I'm gonna survive this fight. Can't believe it.
Literally one attack, you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Ah,
I knew it.
not,
Fucking A.
maybe Wesley should try playing.
Oh, I'm gonna do terrible at this.
Oh shit, there's a little bitch too. Uh
This looks harder than like Turbo
oh.
Overdrive.
Do you move slow when you're injured?
No, it's just his
Okay.
run speed.
Oh
There's
my
like
God.
you can click the stick in. Just
Why
Oh,
everybody
okay.
else's run speed more than
Ah, did he kill his own?
Dodos are fast.
Oh fuck.
If you want me to try it, I can, but I can tell you.
Alright,
you
I got
can't
the
go fast very
furthest.
long.
I got the furthest.
you get pretty far. The only thing is the cords
Oh,
are
the
going
cords.
to stretch so far over the.
It's not going to progress us.
Yeah,
So-
I would just you kind of get them in a line. Oh, now you got your stick.
Yeah, you
did.
But then it disappeared.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna let
It
it kill
disappeared
me.
up your ass.
Yeah.
I got an idea.
The only thing I found that works is you run around till they're all in a line behind you, and then you turn around and you can like smash.
I've got another idea.
That's all I
Save the
got.
stick until the big ones come out.
It shouldn't.
You can't even reliably get the stick out of it.
I know, but the big ones, they're a lot easier to dodge. So
That's
you might,
true.
You might actually be able to get the stick before they can kill you.
Dude, you gotta get them.
Yeah, you got to be a little more mobile.
Yeah.
I want to try and get this thing. And
Jump onto
You
it.
can't get it, dude. You're not going to get
You got it.
I got it.
Yeah, but it disappeared immediately.
it.
No, you gotta run.
I don't think you can do this without that thing, man.
You gotta run around in a line.
It's a
Dude.
big dildo stump of wood. Man.
Alex did gain pretty far. So
I feel like I got to the last wave. I'm guessing that's the last wave.
I think, again, if you save the stick to the blue ones,
That's working.
they're not as fast.
I mean,
and
that
they're
you've
not-
lost some.
Yeah, you can. Just spam this one.
Whatever it
Fucking
takes.
so
See, disappeared.
All right, forget the stick.
the stick is like a worthless wand.
Yeah, it just bugs out. Just do this. This is working.
Could you imagine a
So
monster trying to
stupid.
cast a spell but the wand just disappears?
That'd be amazing.
That should happen in Earth.
That
That's
would
one of
actually
the
be
really
one of the
funny.
characters-
It's a joke. It's like
The
a
wizard
gag.
is like, I will make you disappear.
It's like a
Oh,
gag.
yeah.
Actually,
One of the characters actually goes like "fuck." That was a medieval English swear word, right? Fuck.
Fuck us.
Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck
Fuck's been
Yo,
around for centuries.
Fuck
right?
your mother.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just fine with fuck, like, because that's a English. Is that
Oh, yeah,
middle English
I
word?
think it even goes back to
Old
like
English.
Proto-Germanic.
It does actually go back to like the 12th century.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Jesus. All right, that's awesome. That's a versatile word.
I mean,
You can.
when a word is good, it sticks around.
No, that actually, the idea of a wand like that actually ties in with an idea me and Ulysses came up with last night.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you.
Combining the two.
Well,
I can
that's
tell
a
more
weird.
about
That's a
this
weird
stuff
thing too.
that Lady African Dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know,
Oh.
I don't ever want to get like too into the weeds on that stuff on here.
Especially because like we're gonna get
All right, give
distracted.
me-
So
Hold on.
You don't got this.
You go now. That was good. Now it burned, dude.
No, okay,
Really funny.
kill
Dude,
me.
you lost over half. Okay.
No, I'm
You figured
Well,
out. You
good
figured
job,
out.
I'm trying something here.
You figured out the
Oh, good
stick.
job, Dave.
I think it
Not
might.
me.
No.
I got to the last
That,
one.
that was
No, I think you did great.
that was great comic timing, dude. That was like, I'll tell you, it's true. Like that was like,
No, I'm on your side, Alex.
Okay, you have to hold it down.
Okay.
You have to hold the button down.
All right.
That's I was trying to figure out if it was that was the reason it was disappearing.
Okay.
It
Thank
does
you.
make it easier.
Yes, this should make this possible.
That's I think you're. That the point is
Now
that
you
you're
got a
supposed to
one
use
hit.
this.
Now you got a one hit kill on the.
Yeah, the point is that you're supposed to use this, but you have to hold the button down the entire time you're using it.
And
which
it
is-
broke.
And it broke.
Oh, god damn it.
That's why I think you should have saved it for the blue one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Because I had a feeling it was time limited.
Well, now we understand how it works. So
We finally learned the mechanics.
There we
of this
go.
Bullshit monkey game.
I'm never rooting against this, but the jokes have been good.
No, this has been cold as gum.
There's nothing to this game. There's nothing. To it.
no, there isn't.
I just realized we haven't progressed. We've done the same shit for an hour.
Yeah,
It's been zero.
we've been walking through valleys and beating up dodos. That's the game. That is Rise of Kong.
Well, I mean,
Rise of Kong, Fall of Dodos.
and maybe we only do one
Yeah.
episode for this one. I don't know.
What the
This has
fuck?
been pretty
else?
entertaining.
Hey, that's
if
true.
we can keep progressing.
Yeah.
This is like Stonewalling.
That's the.
There's
That's
literally
yeah,
a stone wall.
Well, you got a little bit of health on.
You get whenever you do a finisher on an enemy, you get health.
Oh, okay.
It's like Doom Eternal.
Gotcha.
This is like Doom Eternal.
I mean, it is trapping you on levels with waves of enemies, I guess.
Yeah, it's an arena fight.
Oh, nope, still got me. Okay, so yeah, we'll try that this time. We'll save the stick until those come out.
I'm telling you though, if you run around and get them in a line, you can save.
Oh no, that's like
for
smart.
later in the fight.
Yeah. All those years playing grand strategy games are finally paying off.
God,
Like,
for this game.
well, it's almost it's weirdly fucking almost like in Souls like where you want to be at the right angle for like especially when there's groups of enemies.
The angle of the sun.
Yeah.
Dude, this game, I can't even
Yeah,
fucking.
you can only beat a dodo.
Can't even believe it
Back in
exists.
the direction of the sun.
Yeah, this is one of the worst. This is one of the worst.
I think one of the
I've
things
seen you
that
play.
running does
This is the worst.
synchronize the attacks, too.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
glad we're
exactly.
finally
Same
living
time.
up to our name of like dumpster diving game. Weren't you like naming some of the streams like dumpster diving something?
The only thing I've ever
Oh,
done that with was Suicide Squad.
Suicide. Wow,
That's the
I mean,
only one.
That game, taking out.
I only came up with that name very recently.
Okay. That's I mean, for these streams, I mean, if
Yeah.
we do more than one of this game,
Yeah.
then I think it makes sense.
Let me try.
All right. So
now, how do you grab
so
the
it's,
stick?
so it's R2, but again,
You have to
for
hold it
and
the
you
whole
have to
time.
hold it down the entire time, otherwise he instantly lets go of the
God.
weapon.
That's terrible.
That is terrible.
If you don't hold the button down,
This is like
that's
the-
why it kept disappearing.
This is like the Superman N64 of the PS4 or whatever.
It might be a worse designed game than that. Like,
Oh yeah, it came out on PS5. Oh,
this is a PlayStation 5 game.
You needed a PS5 to play this.
this is definitely the Superman 64 of the PS5. Go compared to every other game I've seen on the PS5.
Well, like just comparing it to like Clear Obscura that I've been playing most recently.
Come on.
It's like night and day on that.
I mean, that's like I honestly think that's like maybe one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's a fun.
Alright.
like psychedelic contrast.
I don't know why,
almost to go from
shit's
having
not
seen you
working.
play Expedition 33 to watch you play. It's
I don't
fucking
know.
him in the face,
That's
dude.
what
Is
it
what that
looks
joke
like.
is doing. So that Furby action is still kind
God
of
damn it, we can't avoid.
Who would have thought that would be a theme across
You can't
multiple
avoid
games?
the Furbies. Like, what the fuck?
Furbies, yeah, fucking Furbies. It's the Furbies of the world that just make it tough sometimes.
Wow, yeah. No, it's
and then
insane.
they make it hard in the pants. Creatures like fucking golf.
Do you ever worry a monkey's going to leave you for a Furby?
Does that happen?
I hope it just doesn't this time.
Every time. How many times is a monkey leaving you for a Furby?
I don't know.
These Furbies are stealing your monkeys. Damn.
Oh, dude.
Dude, these
rough.
Furbies are out there.
You're telling me that these Furbies got
They
more
don't give
game?
a fuck. These Furbies. They call them fuckboy Furbies.
Fuckboy Furbies.
They're just out
That is a bad name.
That is absolutely my new
If the
band.
four of us ever start a band, they'll be
The
fuckboy
Fuckboy
Furbies.
Furbies.
That sounds almost Scottish.
That
Scottish
Oh, you can do it
slang.
in a Scottish accent.
Filling in the gap is Scottish. That's how
Ah,
history is
shit.
asking to say that.
Shit.
Yeah. I feel like I'd have to get in the zone of the fucking accent before.
Fuckboy Furbies?
Yeah, the fuckboy Furbies.
Ah, the fuckboy Furbies.
Yeah, I think
They're on the
I think,
radio.
I think I go a little more Irish when I do it, but you gotta have like a little bit of a.
I'm grabbing a pint and going to see the Fuckboy Furbies.
Yeah,
There you go.
there's more of like a snotty grunt to the Scottish, you know. Like that.
I always just do like the drunk stuff, but I never really. Yeah.
I can kind of do Sean Connery, but that's it.
Fuck.
I feel like Sean Connery's accent is so unique, it doesn't even sound Scottish, it just sounds like Sean Connery.
But Craig, the funny thing is that like a lot of Scottish, schoolboys who like Craig Ferguson said when he was growing up, every Scottish boy wanted. Like,
Oh, yeah.
talk.
Oh, totally. It's just, I guess, it's just his voice just sounds so unique on top of being Scottish.
It's I mean, it is one of the great movie actor voices.
Oh yeah, well, like I also think like Ewan McGregor kind of sounds like his own unique Ewan McGregor accent.
Well, that
In a way.
would be interesting to see him as James. He's never played James Bond.
No, they
I
haven't
mean,
been
he'd be a
Scottish,
good-
really, right? Since
Since Sean,
Sean
no,
Connery.
no.
Oh,
If
he'd
they
be
have like
good.
James Bond and kill.
If they have done, I think on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh, really?
That's a terrible movie.
Well, I'm just saying, Alex. It has to.
I know.
Austin Powers wearing a kilt is like making
Right.
fun of some of the
Oh,
stuff
okay,
in
okay.
Yeah.
on Her Majesty's Secret Service. I think.
Oh, that Moonraker and On Your Majesty's Secret Service
Those
are
are the two
the,
big ones.
those are the two movies that Austin Powers is taking the piss
Yeah,
out
and
of.
Goldmember.
I was
Bill
gonna say-
and Goldmember, yeah.
Well, as a mix of Goldmember. Well,
Right.
definitely for Goldfinger, and then Blofeld.
I mean, for sure. I mean, and it's making fun of movies from across the entire franchise. When I say that, I'm just saying in particular, I feel like those were the terrible, like the most terrible movies that made somebody go like, all right, James Bond's got too big for it. Look at the shit they've done.
I really wish Mike Myers was still as talented as he was. You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, in the 90s.
I mean, maybe it's in there somewhere,
What's he
but
doing these days?
I think being one of the first names unsealed in the Diddy files.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
really?
I think so.
Dude, that's sad. I actually feel bad about that because I was
Well, I mean, okay. Here's the thing.
You don't know.
Right.
Diddy
I mean,
because of that.
like take Epstein for an example. He would like go to people because they were up and coming or whatever,
Yeah.
and he would have like a meeting
it
with
was
them.
more of a blackmail thing than
Well, not only the blackmail thing, but even before having blackmail to use in the first place, like he'd just go to people that seemed like they were either had or going to have influence. So it doesn't necessarily mean he did anything.
thought Mike Myers was going to have influence.
Maybe.
I mean, Diddy
In
would have
Hollywood
been
in
in
the 90s?
entertainment, and
I mean, that's
yeah.
got to be the
Like, post-
highest it ever was. But like,
But right after Wayne's World.
what? I mean, but what could you get commissioned? Another comedy movie? Like,
Well, I don't. I guess what was.
No, I mean it's just about having a network of as many people that just have money as possible.
I get.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's got money. He's got.
Yeah, that's all it is,
Yeah,
right?
Jeez.
If you have money,
I
you're
mean-
worth it. But you're worth trying to get blackmail on.
That he must have been relatively wealthy after fucking Wayne's World.
But that's the thing is, he might not. It might not be that he met with them more than once. He might have been.
Yeah,
he might have gotten
I don't
with
know.
them more
I
than
don't
once
know.
because he
I
was
have.
new to the scene.
Yeah, I can't tell you. I can't tell you
Didn't
about.
stay late and even see anything. Just thought it was a party.
Yes,
You don't. I'm just saying you
yeah,
don't. know for
I'm sure there's got to be some people
I can't-
that were there like before.
I
the
guarantee
after hours fun time. that-
Guarantee. Wasn't it Usher that was like, I always told people leave before midnight
Okay.
or something like that,
Alright.
right?
Then he'd break out the werewolf activities after a certain time or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's how some of that stuff goes because then there's alibis for a lot of celebrities to say, oh
Just
yeah,
say
it
that
was
it's
just a
not
party.
Just depraved people.
Yeah, right. Because they're only
That
there
makes
for
sense.
that part, and then that means
All
that's not all that's happening. So that
All right.
there's like this cover element to it, and that's part of what
Right.
keeps people talking about it. So many people that really
Ah,
don't
shit!
realize.
I let go of it.
In my imagination, I'll try not to think of Mike Myers
Fuck.
as a fucker
And it could come out that he is, and that's
Yeah,
possible
yeah.
too. I'm just saying,
for now. I'll try not.
There's
to think
no-
of it.
you know,
He
either
may
way.
or may not be a fucker.
May or may not.
By the way, it's just like
This is far the same.
It feels that way, man.
how long have we been doing this?
A while. Well, maybe we just do one stream of this too, if it truly doesn't. I mean, because this is
If we're
this,
still playing
This is
part of the
horseshit.
game at 5:30, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is horseshit.
All that's happened has been some awful cinematics and some like Kate Blanchett style narration,
Yeah, yeah.
which is such a weird tonal clash. I like Gollum. Even the Gollum game was like, let's not go so pretentious as to have a opening.
And it was one of those.
No, but even they were like, let's be a little subtle about how we do that.
well, they
A
had
little more classy reserved.
somehow it was more reserved than this.
God,
It's actually made up with the Furbies.
Yeah. Also got cut by. Oh,
I mean, it maybe
Right,
not
well,
reserved at the end.
Oh, by a V.
is there one
I
last?
thought it said Snells.
no.
And I was like, is that a Middle-earth creature? How goes the Tolkien lore these days?
I mean, yeah, you've seen everything I've seen. I mean, they haven't released anything. I'm like,
On how are you on all the adaptations right now? Like a little more favorable now.
The Rings of Power and the Rings of-
no. I will double down if anything.
Wait, how would you rate the Sheila porn instead?
Yeah, shield porn going up in your pants, or no? It's only no, but I mean, truthfully, yeah, we did watch that second season together, but I mean, honestly, I do want to see more just because of how like mediocre it is at this point. It's like become one of those.
Mediocre is generous.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like
I got a
become one. Of,
question. What would happen if we just left?
oh, yeah, can we leave somewhere?
That's possible.
Oh, I hadn't even considered that.
Well, the problem is there's all these like side paths that keep us
Yeah.
leading to secrets. I don't know what the right one is, so
Yeah, I know.
and this could very well be the way forward.
But
Well, we
also,
never know.
I mean, what if
You don't ever know.
I mean, what if you killed 3 of them, left one alive in the corner, and just walked that way?
Here's an idea. Like, instead of, because I get why a map wouldn't make sense in a game where you play as a gorilla, but they have it established that there are all these cave drawings and wall
It
paintings.
hasn't stopped a ton of games before, so.
Well, you're right, but I'm just saying, there's wall paintings and shit. They could have some on walls every once in a while in a very primitive kind of layout of the
Just to
level.
give you direction.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think that thing where you saw the fight, you like cheered and saw fireworks. That was supposed to be a good way of.
Oh, that was dog shit too. That didn't
That's
tell
not
us
fucking
fucking.
world.
That's not.
Well, actually, I think this is where that was telling us to go.
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure this is where that was telling us to go.
those are like mad
Well,
dog. They see.
It's worth pointing out that those fireworks were all
Oh.
white, so maybe it was actually just monkeys see like Mike and Trump's first.
Oh,
No, that's possible.
It's interesting.
That's possible.
let's go back to time on save.
This is your fucking game, dude. And we might not even do more than one, so you're getting roasted on this one.
I get that. Oh no, Cat just went.
Well,
What happened to my stick?
What if you just don't kill that last
Yeah,
one?
just run.
Oh,
What
okay.
if you just don't kill that one and
Go
just
that
try and
way.
go forward?
Go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, just try and just go
Yeah,
forward.
fuck this shit.
Because they're spawning like as you kill the other ones, right? So
Oh,
just
Is that a force field? Are we
Yeah,
locked in?
yeah. we're locked
No, you have to kill all of them.
Oh
Yeah,
my
You
god.
have to do it. It's a challenge. It's like a combat
That
challenge.
is like a force field. You expect like a boomer shooter for like an arena.
It's not a challenge if that's what you've been doing for combat the entire game.
I didn't even drop the stick this time.
It is
It's
a
just
challenge.
gone.
So much of it.
just gone. No, I picked it up, but then it just fell out of my hand later.
Even when
like
you were
a-
holding it.
Do you have to hold it the whole time?
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole time that you have the stick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't let it go. The button go at all.
Oh, okay.
That's why it kept disappearing when I was first trying to figure it out. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
My,
how it's
okay.
weirdly designed.
I thought you had to hold it long enough for you to rip it out of the ground.
No. Yep, you literally cannot let the button go.
Should we
That's
let Mike try?
ridiculous. If you want to.
I don't know what the hell we do.
Yeah?
Oh my god. Damn.
Shit, I don't know if I want your hands on it.
I didn't even got my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got your hands in something else.
But like, I seriously, like Riggs Tower is like, I kind of feel like that's my new CW show, where it's like, where I'm watching it just to see.
What? Well, how is that thing outmaneuvering? Oh, bitch.
Those
Jesus.
are very maneuverable.
Yeah, they're nimble
Right.
creatures.
But after that second season, right, some of the weird story decisions they made about,
Yeah.
fucking,
Everything?
Sauron just like failing to like have any real influence on that fucking Celebrimbor, and then just beat the shit out of him. And then she's like, "Fuck, this silver tongue thing ain't working. It's nerd fashion
It's time for silver knuckle.
Silver tongue.
I mean, everything about everything in that show.
Sometimes it just bewildering. You know?
It was. It was just. I was straight up bewildering.
And like, I mean, yeah, sometimes you have to slip in some boring stuff, but
I'd say 80% of it is that.
but
And then there are moments in there that are like, wow, that was unbelievable.
as far
And
as
that
just
is fun.
having an edible, I think it's a good show. For season 3.
Are you?
No.
Are you basing out that on whether or not I am? Because you know the answer to that question.
No, I can't remember. There's not been like a trailer or anything.
No.
Presumably. So, I mean, if they have some exceptionally stupid shit teased
They will.
in the trailer,
They will.
they will. They did tease that. You know, I will say this in that second season trailer, they teased Tom Bombadil, and he's like
He
in that
didn't do
show for like
anything.
5 minutes, dude.
Well, no, he's like throughout
Like,
the
he
season
wasn't-
because
Yeah,
they
but
keep cutting back
his
to it.
appearance- They're so sporadic.
Well,
Like,
it's not even sporadic. It's that they keep cutting back to him just in a cabin.
but he's doing
during
that
other-
shit, yeah.
Well, he's doing nothing.
Yeah.
But they just keep going back to it. He's
Keep
got
offensively
too much
rolling.
screen time.
Yeah,
Defensively
always
rolling.
be
That seems to work.
ABO. Always be offensively rolling.
Yeah. Because they can't. It seems like they can't really. They're not as good at hitting you that way than if you just stand and fight.
I still love the ABP one we came up with for Kane.
What was that one again?
He's like, always ABP, always be prolapsing. So,
Don't bother with the stick. It's a waste.
If he can keep a hold of it, it'll be good.
Well, it still does break eventually, but saving it for.
Oh, you should have executed them. You would have.
I'd have had to let go of the stick.
Bullshit. Get the little ones first. They're a bigger threat.
I'm very-
They're a bigger-
Get that one. It's 5 feet.
they're like the Joe Pesci of the
Yeah.
animal world.
All right, there we go.
Okay, you might be able to do this now. We're finally going to beat this area.
What other little gangsters are
What?
little gangsters like Joe Pesci?
I think it's just Joe Pesci.
He's the only
He's the littlest gangster.
That's
Oh,
how
you
they
got
got
a skill point.
The littlest gangster.
That would be a great movie.
The mom told the littlest gangster to go to bed, and he's like, "Fuck you, mom."
So all you can do is-
I only have one skill point. You
Okay.
need 5 to like activate a whole new thing.
What?
Oh,
They should have given you 20 skill points for that fucking.
Oh, that was one
Say-
point.
Can we have the littlest gangster as another like supervillain in our cop? And
It's just it's Joe Pesci, but he's
Yeah.
also like Ant-Man level small.
yeah.
Like,
that'd be hilarious.
It's like I don't know. I even kind of picture him like the size of the ventriloquist doll in in fucking Batman, you know?
Okay, so how?
Dude, it does it's not doing it now, but it did unintentionally creep me out when the light would die really fast.
Yeah,
Like
that
that?
is weird.
Yeah, like it's
What it actually is, it's the shadows of the trees loading in.
oh, loading again. I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because the
That
draw
makes
distance of this is trash.
that's crazy.
This is like Morrowind or some shit.
Yeah. Is that the third one?
Oh, yeah. The one that was actually good, but also
But it's still jank.
Yeah.
It's still got jank.
And it's a product of the early 2000s.
Well,
so,
sure.
you know,
Yeah,
it's going to be what it
yeah,
is.
Mike.
The problem, the biggest problem with Elder Scrolls is they literally never moved beyond jank.
No.
That's a big part of it. Like, you forgave it at the time because it's like, wow, this is really different and unique. And then they were like, not only will we not improve on the jank, we're also going to start doing like generic fantasy with the jank.
Yeah. Embrace
I'm
it.
sure people that love playing Oblivion though would say it has no change.
I
Most
think
people are objectively wrong.
you're saying that they would say
I'm
it
not.
doesn't have jank.
Right. Well, just as kind of.
Yeah, even fans of those games say that, but they acknowledge the jankiness.
Those is just kind of
There's-
legendary.
There are tons of
That's like what they're
memes
known
just
for.
based on the weird dialogue glitches that happen.
Right.
I mean, Skyrim had that patch that made all the dragons fly backwards.
But I mean, one of the reasons, and again, if you do this, then you're getting a lot more out of those games. But the modding communities are what.
got Kong. Wait, what?
No, the Elder Scrolls games.
Oh.
I'm saying the modding communities are.
Oh, if you mod, yeah.
If you do mods, the modding communities are. What even happened just now?
I think maybe you were holding on to it for a little bit.
No,
I did like
you
a-
dropped it, and then it was like.
Well, I did a
circling
finishing
around
move on it, and then it stayed.
The body was like.
I don't
circling
know.
around.
I love that this game also doesn't have one of the most basic ideas that would occur to you designing this, which would be to have like little kill animations with the animals where you
They do.
rip the
I've
flying
been.
thing in half.
Well, they're not good enough to be
didn't
like.
that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, we've been doing
Well, maybe
this.
that's why I haven't been. So I mean, like good ones.
I'll point it out next time I do
They
one.
wanted to keep it PG.
Oh my god, yeah, is this game just PG too?
And it can't be more
Or
than.
whatever.
Boy,
it is.
It can't be more than
E
rated
for
T.
everyone.
You gotta destroy the Beastie Boys.
E for people.
So what is this? You just do a bunch of these challenge rooms?
I don't know.
Basically,
I don't know
yeah.
what the fuck you do in this game.
Like I said, it's doing like the Doom Eternal style model of arena fight around this area.
But they're the worst arena.
Oh, they're
fights
trash.
ever.
I mean, Doom Eternal is fun and well made, and this is the exact opposite.
Jeez.
Did you see me like fly into the air just because I like kind of stepped on it a little bit?
They could definitely like raise the stakes on the enemies.
Well, I mean, they have some stakes. So.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
nothing
a
says
stake.
danger like a Rampharinkus or fucking
Oh wait, what's that?
Rampharinkus. It's a kind of small Triassic pterosaur.
Oh, okay.
You'll yeah.
I thought that was like some 30s catchphrase I'd never heard before. It's like, it's a rum for Rankus.
You stay away from those boys in that rum for
yeah.
I don't want to hear about any Rumphorinkus happening out there tonight.
Well, but then was their permission for us to watch Rings of Power Season 3 when that comes up.
I'm sure I'm going
You
to be
might
asked
have to
review
watch it
yeah.
anyway. Yeah.
I just assume that I assume I'm reviewing every season.
You might want to get on the watching this show.
Yeah.
It's just enough like fantasy trash. It's almost like Stargate SG-1 or something like
I hate
that.
Stargate.
Well, like a fantasy,
Look at how many of them there are.
like a fantasy.
Oh my
version.
God.
Are you gonna
Jesus
start
Christ,
getting,
dude.
You're gonna start getting your ass kicked again by these things.
Oh, wow.
Or say, at best, I guess, say sometimes like bad episodes of Star Trek.
Okay.
Or like, yeah, some just.
Is it as racist as Star Trek?
I'm
No,
trying to think.
no, it's not.
Is it? Well, no, it's not.
No, it's
That's good. That's all.
I mean, it's trying to have a very surface level message of,
tries to
There is a
hum-
flower.
it tries to humanize the orcs a little too
Oh,
much
God,
at times
Okay.
yeah, it makes the
for the like Lord of the Rings orcs.
kind of dumb. It's just like, I don't know.
Well, they They all
Well, they
stab
tried-
Sauron and they Julius Caesar him.
Yeah, they
What?
Yeah, did they ever tell you that?
He probably did.
Yeah, they Julius Caesar Sauron in the first 5 minutes
Yeah, I
of
remember
the
you
first
telling me
episode.
that.
Yeah, so I mean that's the kind of stuff that you're looking for. in a show, you know?
It's the sort of like True Blood nonsense in a way.
Yeah, it's not as consistently
Well,
entertaining as
God
True
no,
Blood,
God
but-
no. But those
but-
moments are, yeah, it's that same type of appeal.
Oh, you can see through the rock.
Well, because the bird was stuck back there, so
Yeah.
they had to kill it while it was in the rock.
I just think you appreciating like some like kind of bad B sci-fi.
Yeah, I love trash.
Yeah, like that's a fantasy version of that for this show.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like.
I think you can lock on and target something.
Can you?
I accidentally
Yeah.
hit a button then.
Oh yeah, you're probably.
I don't think it's the worst show ever made, but it's like fucking. It looks better than the Dune Prophecy show did. You know?
Well,
Well,
that
yeah.
sounded like it was upperly boring.
That was
that
terrible.
was like
the worst thing you could be is boring.
yeah, that
You
was
can be bad.
It reminded me of that
Don't be bored.
sci-fi channel show Krypton about Superman's grandfather.
and that was mediocre and
that felt like it
boring,
was
too.
a rip-off of the CW.
yes.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, well, see, now you see why I say Rings of Power is like a CW show, you know? It's like, and, like, it's still better than season, like, 7 Flash, but, you know, it's still not better than season 1 Flash either, so, you know, like,
How many of you fuckers are there?
dude, come on.
This is honestly it looks a lot easier than the Dodo.
It's easier, but they just keep coming.
Is the pink force field getting bigger back there?
I hope so.
It's like enveloping your
Yeah.
areas, getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I'm resigned to suffer through it already.
I think we could
Michael, are
really-
you gonna watch the, I'm sure, terrible second season of Fallout with me and Ulysses?
I mean,
December, they just announced it, Ulysses.
I mean, sure. I didn't even watch the first season. I won't. So I'll just jump in.
Honestly, I mean,
Just like how Ulysses does with the bad stuff that we make him watch sometimes.
Yeah, I'm down for garbage like that.
God, I hate that show.
Fuck it.
Fallout.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
Got renewed for season 3 too.
Of course it did.
See, that's why I wish Ulysses had been there to watch Doom Prophecy too, because I want to.
Well, so I could be bored.
Well, I want to know your genuine opinion of what's worse between Doom Prophecy and Fallout.
Fallout.
Okay.
I don't have to see
Okay.
Prophecy. Fallout.
There's a personally insulting elements about that one for him.
Also, like,
Where are they
the
even
Fallout
coming
show
from?
wipes its ass with the source material.
Right.
I've never read like the Brian Herbert news books,
But
I
the source
don't know.
material does suck too
Yeah.
for
So
that.
at least the show sound, it's from the sound of it, it is doing what it can with the source material, rather than taking something that was good and then just like.
I just don't understand why would you base a show off of the Brian Herbert shit? I guess maybe all the.
It's just Warner Brothers wanting a franchise out of it.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess, but there's still a bunch of Dune books, unless they're
Well,
like,
yeah, but
those
they're
ones are all
adapting.
gonna be movies.
Well, they're doing at least the third movie that's going to do the second book with the same director, and then I think he only wants to do the trilogy and then stop
It
there.
really only makes sense to do the first 3.
Yeah.
as-
Well, he
as
wouldn't
a-
even be
as a
doing
tri-
three.
The first 2 books.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is just the second book.
Yeah, but as a
He's
trilogy-
not even going to do the third one.
as
is what
a
he's saying.
trilogy. Otherwise, the story changes so completely, and the time scales get.
I know, but I'm saying he's not going to do the third
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Don't you think he'll put a little of Children of Dune into?
I mean, maybe. There's the
It
possibility
seems weird
of
that
it,
he would
but,
not approach the weird worm human god.
but you'd have to do
idea.
all of it to get to that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done something interesting with the sister, still being in the womb and still being able to see the future.
Oh yeah, and that's a part of it.
So
Yeah.
You do not want to die.
I'm just saying. I think there's a
We
lot.
have been through too much.
This
to die
fight
now.
takes too long for you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing.
You're waiting for another flying.
Kill that.
upstairs.
That's what you're doing. There you go.
Okay, but they're not stopping.
Just keep killing them. They'll stop eventually.
It's like the last fight.
It said destroy all the enemies. It didn't say go somewhere.
Right. No, I mean I know, but this is still taking longer than that did, not accounting for the deaths.
Plus, the one thing I think is cool, or one of the many cool things that Denis Villeneuve did. Whatever. I still
Oh,
can't say
they're
that.
still singing.
did.
What the fuck,
Another
dude?
wave.
He did some of the weird body dysmorphia type stuff in like the first Dune movie. He showed the doctor's wife that had been turned into like a spider. I know, that's why I felt weird. I added emphasis to the word spider there. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember why I did that.
That's why Sage gave that movie a 10.
Shut up.
Like, I was only going to give it a 4 out of 10, but then it had a spider, and I was like, I got it.
God, it's not over yet.
He did say it was one of the best sci-fi movies.
I stand by that statement. It is not for
Well,
that
because
reason.
it has a spider.
No.
Come on, dude. This
You're like, it's
still
almost as good
happening.
as Rebel Moon.
Oh yeah, Romo, dude. You still have to see part one.
No.
I
will-
was spiders.
I will never watch another second of Rebel Moon Annie.
You don't, because you probably already watched the spider scene 20 times.
They come one at a time now.
Yeah. No, they've been coming one at a time the whole time.
Yeah,
That's why this shit's pissing me off.
Rebel Moon was a level of trash.
Can you execute these ones for help?
No. Or at least I'm doing too much damage. I
Did
think
the
to...
force field open up? No, here's another one.
No, it's still blocked off. I mean,
Well, it's because there's another one.
yeah, it's just...
Kill them all.
Maybe this is nest. One.
Oh.
I wish we were back in those polar pig breeding pits right now.
Do you?
I mean, that was a...
I don't want to be there.
Come on, dude. Those were good times for you.
No, no more good times for that. Except maybe it's big.
Yeah, that's good. I'm just saying, that was a more entertaining storyline and
That's true.
situation going on. You know,
It's just angry monkey.
I think we probably will relegate this to a one-off, honestly.
This game-
This game's insufferable.
That's part of what made Golem so great, is that the story was insane.
Yeah.
It just kept going.
There's like no stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, now sprint around, see if there's a nest that comes
Well, that's what I'm trying to find. But
What's
I'm not
up
seeing
there?
anything.
going there.
I've been up here already, but there wasn't anything before. Oh, wait, hold on. This is higher. Oh, there's a flower.
Definitely need that.
This game's-
This game is awful.
Yeah, what time's it now?
Well, yeah, what
Yeah,
time are we
It's
at?
4:20.
We've still got 40 minutes of this.
The
So
nest.
destroy nests, okay.
So we figured
The heavy attack I don't have, that you won't let me do?
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Like,
You can't do the heavy attack.
No!
Try.
What do you mean try?
Just try.
This is a little harder.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Sid.
damn.
Okay, it wasn't working before. You saw that shit. This is the one that everybody was like, oh yeah, they took that move away from you.
I thought there was...
Maybe you just retarded.
Well, we're all definitely...
We're all definitely. This game is making.
Oh, this one.
Oh, here you go, Michael.
No! Why that? Okay, let's end this
Yeah.
game now, dude.
Yeah, you gotta get the worm for Michael.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't do the animation. It doesn't.
It's 'cause it's not dead.
Because he didn't kill it.
Yes, because that's you were saying how there should be those kill moves, like
love-
fatality
for
For
moves.
the love of
That
God.
is one.
That's not the cool kind of
Did
kill
we
animation
checkmated
thing,
it?
like-
Well, you're just
We
jealous
checkpointed
of the
after
worm.
we
Yes.
destroyed. Oh, thanks.
Yes.
You're sitting there like, oh, she's feral me like that.
I hate
Yeah.
you.
You hate what?
Donut.
The donuts.
I hate these dick snakes. They should only should have been.
Oh, he's riding an invisible one.
Well, thank God it's invisible.
Oh, there's another one over there.
Damn.
You get to see this one.
They only had to be in Prometheus. That was the only thing they had.
Well, they didn't have to be in that either, but
Well,
you know,
that's-
R2, you got R2 if you want.
but I want to make sure we get the proper animation.
Oh, I
so.
thought that's how you get it.
No, it is.
Oh,
I just didn't want to do it while it was already underground because Michael's got to see it.
You gotta watch him
Okay.
teabag that worm.
I didn't like that. Not even a little bit. I didn't think so.
How far
It's
into this
dick
game
right
do you think we actually?
God, I don't know, dude.
Wait, what'd you say? Alan?
I said I wonder how far into this game we actually.
I
are.
guess not very.
I bet we're 5% into it.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I feel like there's been no real indication of like progress.
Well, wait, you haven't seen if there are any pump shots yet. You haven't done that in a while.
Oh yeah.
Can you? Okay, thank
I feel
God.
like you have to be like on not like a big rock or like a hill or something specific to actually get it to do it.
Oh,
Though.
you were doing it on the ground a few times.
We're just lost. Is there anything behind you? No, we're lost.
I feel like we've been lost for hours. I feel like what it's really like to be in the woods.
What, Dodo's packing to death every time you go to the bar?
What? That'd be,
Would it?
That'd be more fun than playing this game.
I'll give you that. Oh, we found something.
I'd rather
It's just
have
another combat
I'd rather have
challenge,
my
man.
dick-
Challenge
my
room.
dick pecked off by dodos than play this game.
Oh, more worms.
Oh, it's a
I like they're a team up. It's like, oh yeah, we're just banding them together
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you're right.
It's a worm crab fight.
But you didn't expect us to team
Yeah.
up on Skull Island.
Oh, you're gonna ride that worm and you're gonna get some crab.
God damn, dude. That would be kind of a cool line for Kane to say.
The roll seems like the most effective thing
Yeah, it's about
in the game.
Just gotta take as few of these acid attacks from the worms as possible.
Ass attacks?
Yes.
Well, I mean, when you go at it,
Yeah.
No,
you
stop
give
it.
him the
Oh,
acid attack.
I'm glad we didn't
Keep
really see
flipping through the
that.
geometry.
Yeah.
It is so crap. Was this even like play tested? Like Jesus Christ.
I don't think so.
Just assholes them back and forth a little bit. What was that sound effect?
That was nice visible for you.
That sound effect hasn't been present the
Why
entire
was that
time.
so
right?
easy compared to the other
Yeah, that
one?
was weird.
Because I learned that rolling is the best thing.
No, because there weren't like 20 waves of energy.
Well, that too. Yeah, that too. That made a big difference.
Can you go back talking about something other than this game? Which, oh yeah, I feel like Ewan McGregor would be a good James Bond. Like now, because he
Yeah,
in
that's
his
interesting.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be a
I
fun.
think he'd be a good King Kong.
I no.
Not good.
Yeah, well,
looking.
maybe.
What if they made a movie adaptation of this game?
Yeah.
Starring you?
Just like the Hunt for Gollum is going to be an adaptation of the Gollum
we
game.
need that then, obviously.
They announced the release date for the Hunt for Gollum movie.
Oh, when's it coming out?
Yeah.
It's next year, I believe.
What
Are we gonna see
director
that
is it?
Andy Serkis,
Andy Serkis.
starring and directing.
Did they cast the Furby yet?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Is it Lizzo? Lizzo's a Furby.
No, it's gonna be what's that chick who did the Scuttlebutt song?
Oh, Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Dude.
Oh God, dude, I don't need any more scuttlebutt.
Oh, God,
actually,
no scuttlebutt,
You got,
dude.
yeah, you
No
guys
scuttlebutt.
Scuttlebutt.
Aquafina was the funniest person to pick to sing a fucking song in a musical.
Dude, it was like a random drunk being dragged out of a bar at like 2 in the morning.
That's exactly the energy the Gollum movie needs.
It absolutely
It's true.
was, yeah.
All right, you know what? Aquafina is the Furby. I'm for it.
It's funny because I like Aquafina, but it's just her voice is like so obviously annoying, or that has the potential to
non-musical.
be annoying. Yeah, and so it's such an insult really to hire her and be like, we want you because we think you have an annoying voice, and we think if you sang the song, it would be the most annoying song in the movie.
Is this like a mustard swamp? What is this?
Yeah, it does look like a mustard swamp.
It's so pee.
Dude, come on.
Oh shit! Is this what you're into, Michael? You taking a golden shower at these monkeys?
God damn, what am I
You play,
doing?
Yeah.
you play in water sports with the monkeys?
Come on, dude. That's not right. Yeah, because for a while I've thought like there's nobody really good that I could think of that I'd like really want to play James Bond, except for if we're talking about Scottish actors as well. That guy that
Greg
played
Ferguson?
Billy Connolly?
As this back in the day. No, not Billy Connolly. Jesus. God damn, like
That'd be such a weird James Bond movie.
Billy Connolly.
Billy Connolly and Craig Ferguson are James Bond.
Hello.
Would they
Name
take
is Bond.
turns, or are they both just like like a?
Oh, dude,
There's some kind of weird hydra.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta cast Frankie
Oh,
Boyle.
a two-headed James Bond.
Right.
Did you
I thought
watch
you'd be
Frankie
progressive
Boyle
with it.
James Bond movie?
Frankie Boyle is James Bond. Yeah, I'd watch that.
Well, what if they have like a female James Bond? It could be Aquafina.
It could be that
That'd be
fat.
nice.
It could be that fat chick.
Scufflebutt Bond.
What, like Dank the Moss or some shit?
No, Susan Boyle. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she is related to the Moyle, Frank Boyle.
Because it rhymes.
Yeah,
What?
I don't-
The Moyle Frank Boyle.
Oh shit.
Like how you said that like he was like a high-ranking member of the Catholic Church. Boyle, Frank Boyle.
I imagine him with like the card he pulls out of his pocket, like it's like, "Excuse me, sir,
I'm an amateur.
Boyle, yeah, Frank Boyle."
Just a tip.
Yeah, I'm an amateur Moyle. I'm trying to find work in
Like
this
it's the
area.
FBI identification cards and shit.
Some like back alley Moyle. He's not approved by like the
Okay,
not
back
approved,
alley Boyle.
not approved by the rabbis.
We gotta have that on Earth F somehow.
Back alley.
Yeah. I like this thing. Sounds like
I
a
can't tell if I'm
Sounds like
going
a
forwards
good,
or backwards.
Mel
No,
Brooks.
I can get you a circumcision for half off.
I don't even
Don't
know.
trust that guy. When he says half off, he means half
It's not right. It'd be funny if you like cut off half your dick.
Yeah.
Then he like charges like you twice as much. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, I did like twice the work, man. You owe me more money. What are you talking about?
It's hard work getting through the whole shaft.
I can't tell if I'm going in the right direction
Yeah.
or not.
Like the
or-
word shafted takes on a whole new meaning in Earth F.
There you go.
It's like I was just trying to get circumcised, and he shafted
no.
me.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's like, you got shafted the other day, man. And he's like, yeah, I saw that Moyle too. You know?
Okay. No, I think this is back
My wife
outside
said
of
she
where
was
we're
tired
supposed
of my
to be.
dick looking like a sea cucumber.
So now I don't have one.
Now it looks like a cut down tree.
Yeah, oh, damn, that's
Just the trunk.
That's horrifying. Just the trunk. Damn.
Call them stumps.
Yeah. It's all stumpy.
Okay. Yeah. I got.
Sage, what is the game? I mean, how much
I don't know.
fucking more is there?
We'll
genuinely
do
have
this.
No idea where we are in what direction.
No, that's not what I keep saying. I don't know what's going on.
This is kind of.
It's just-
I'm not gonna lie. This is.
It's the headless
Wait,
horsecock.
When you were talking about crafting earlier, it's like doing that thing where I'm going insane watching.
Well, yeah, I think we can officially say this is just a one-off stream.
Yeah.
Once it gets
We played
really
all of
good,
we
it's
played
like
all of
30
Gollum,
minutes.
man. Yeah, I would need to have like a story.
We need a Gollum moment here.
We do. We absolutely do. Because that was the amazing thing about
Yeah.
Gollum. Is like the gameplay was kind of shit,
But it
but the
delivers.
story was just so wacky and
Yeah.
out there. You wanted to see where it would
I'd
go.
say that game is how things should be made. No, I'm just kidding. But like,
How bad things should be made.
but honestly, even good,
you're gonna be
even
bad,
good,
commit.
even good things as far as like there has to every 10 minutes there has to be a beat in the story. You know, it's like in this bad thing every 10 minutes we got to deliver. You know,
I mean, that's kind of true.
you know.
This doesn't really deliver so far.
I'm
Fucking
finally
goddamn.
understanding that advice that Barbara Streisand's hairdresser gave to Kevin Smith. You know, when he said, which is like a dated enough reference now that I feel like maybe that just sounds funnier on its own. But when he was saying like fucking in a Hollywood script, every 10 pages there has to be an action beat. Maybe that's a more like retarded way of saying like every 10 minutes something interesting should be happening in the.
Oh, more worms.
Oh,
you know,
shit,
Oh, there's
Michael.
a pee bath too.
Fool. I mean, that's just.
You want a dick ride in the piss bath?
Did you see how all the shadows of the entire environment were completely disappearing?
Oh yeah. You listen to something about that. How the show.
No, but
dropped.
just now it was like
it was
especially
really
bad.
Really, yeah. Yep. At the very beginning of this, is this a boss fight? I don't know.
No, it's just fighting the worm.
No, okay.
Ride the worm.
Ride the worm, man. They were talking about Dune.
Do you think there's going to be a giant one of these at some point?
I don't know, but Michael's gonna want Kong to sit on its face.
You want to see that hot, like, Kong Shai Hulud action?
The entire color is changing.
Trippy.
Yeah, you see that?
How it's
This is embarrassing.
This is so bad.
This is the kind of thing you'd expect from like one of the very first 3D games.
I've seen lighting like this in arcade like shooter games I've played.
Yeah,
like,
this is like some Daikatana shit.
yeah, like you know those like fucking like duck hunting, like rifle arcade games.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Having bowling alleys. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
This is like one of those reps.
Honestly, though.
Does this not lead to anything though?
Yeah, nothing leads to
It,
anything.
it led to some worms.
What?
That's all that is just worms down there? Is not.
This
Is
game
nothing
trying to
else?
teach you about life, Sage. Nothing
Yeah.
leads to anything. All right.
Oh, okay.
This is the game about nihilism. That's what this game's about.
If you had to play this for long enough, you'd definitely be an island.
Oh yeah. What fucking mad? We've only been playing this game for 2 hours. I feel like nothing fucking.
Oh, that reminds me of another weird ass thing I saw in Germany.
Oh, German? Yeah.
Yeah. So at nighttime, like when there's not a lot to do, like I just like channel surf, see what the hell's on German TV.
Well, that's right.
And then there's lots of weird stuff on there, right?
Well, I feel like television in America is kind of dead now.
It's true.
But is it more interesting than American television, say, 10 years ago?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Really?
I mean, German TV seems pretty dead for the most part too.
Okay.
But it does occasionally have something that is just utterly baffling, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's like some sort of weird kid show where it's like a chicken with an eye patch and like a bandolier of grenades is like helping someone build a house or something. But
Whoa.
Okay.
What the fuck?
but the really interesting was starting at about 9 p.m. or so and going
like
all
German
night. Yeah. Like until like 6 a.m. Right.
Oh, dear.
One of the children's networks apparently has this strange fucking show.
Wait, sorry for interrupting. Is this the cartoon about the guy with the giant dick or whatever?
No,
No.
that's Dutch or Netherlands or
Danish.
I thought it was
I think.
Danish.
Danish. Oh, okay, I couldn't remember.
No, I wouldn't have watched that shit. This is way better than that. Actually.
Oh,
But no, so this is it's about a like bread homunculus, right? Right, like he's got these weird little hands that kind of stick out the sides of his bread loaf. He's like, "Ow, I want to die," you know. And
I want to die.
actually, no, he has a deeper voice tonight. He's like, "Oh, I would like to die." That kind
Oh
of
my
thing, right?
god. Okay.
And so what I saw,
tired of being trapped.
what I saw was he was being trained to be an astronaut, and he was real excited about the chance to do something that's not just with normal pressing.
The sentient bird ones?
Yeah.
Is this not that stuff you guys showed me like a year ago?
No, I've never. Seen
I've
it before
never
in my life.
heard of that.
It-
Nope, never heard
Oh.
of this before for sure.
It sounded like the fucking. It's not called Poppy's Playtime. That's a kids game. But that one.
Are you
shit-
thinking of Poopy Monkey? That you played
Yeah,
your favorite
okay,
game
got it,
on, on Dreams?
Fuck.
This makes you think of Poopy Monkey, right?
Yeah, you wish he was pooping.
I guess something would be happening.
So there we go. We got an
See? He
admission.
said he wanted
I
the monkey
might
to
like
poop.
Poopy Monkey more than I like Kong Price's card or whatever.
Fair.
Okay, I'm sorry. We could do.
Oh, you got two skills.
Wow.
Oh, no, but was
I
that
think you can
show
buy
where
something.
there's like there's like a crow and a clock and
Talking about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
that's nothing like that. So yeah, there's this weird bread homunculus, right? And there's like this robot. It's like, I don't know, telling you what it's going to do in space or whatever. And then the bread man's like, oh, finally I can do something besides staring at my favorite corner. And so then this
that's something we should have a crazy person say. Like, hey, that's my favorite corner.
and so this bread man gets like sent to space in like a really shitty rocket.
Uh-huh.
And then it gets like stranded in space. And then the whole show is just it floating in orbit, like waiting to die.
Yes, I guess you can only buy.
So,
like,
it's
you can't
almost
buy
like,
anything. So once you pick a branch, you have to
Gravity with
finish it
Sandra
before
Bullock,
you
but
can-
it's bread.
I don't know, man.
So you
Yeah.
get, like surviving each episode. Like,
No, it's just floating there, just
Oh.
wishing it was going to die.
I really don't think.
that sounds like just existential.
No, this is a one-off.
Bullshit.
And because they have to film like fucking 10 hours of screen time or whatever, it's supposed to go all night. There are long stretches of really.
I think people would be disappointed if this was a phone bug.
That sounds like European as hell and it's artsy.
It's like this bread man is just coasting along in orbit, and there's no music.
Maybe you're from
love
there's not
nothing.
music. I was
And,
gonna say,
and
maybe
every
there's-
once in a while he'll go, and then there'll be another 2 minutes of nothing.
Jesus Christ.
You know, and
That's
that's.
so funny. Now that is bizarre, dude.
And I had to look this up. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Because that was the
Yeah.
most
Oh, yeah. What is
confounding
it?
thing I've ever fucking heard of. And this is where things get crazy.
Yeah.
Because I looked this thing up. Because I understood enough that the show was called Astro Frogs.
Astro drops.
Yes,
Okay.
wrong. bread, right?
Right.
And so then I looked into it, and apparently it is a extension of a long-running series called Bernie Does Broth. Right?
Bernie fucks bread.
No, it's Bernie the Bread, right? But it's supposed to be funny, you see, because his name it sounds kind of like Burn Does Broth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
That's
German
definitely,
pun.
that's definitely some German humor.
Yeah.
But it also kind of sounds like a pun in that language, doesn't it?
Yeah, you like that?
I like what the story this is telling us. How puns coming into it.
But so the show started in like 2004, 2002, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Uh,
And it was literally just like this children's channel went, well, we could fill
it's,
our.
it's like their PBS.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But they just went, we could fill our nighttime with just instead of an empty static thing, nobody's watching it, we could just have this bread show.
Yeah.
And this whole show, apparently, is about this bread man who is like terminally, like chronically depressed, and like all these other creatures are constantly performing experiments on him, and he's like constantly like wishing he was dead and like that kind of stuff. right?
I like that that's the main running joke is him wishing he was dead. The Germans just find that hilarious.
Well, the thing is, the show is
That's pretty
apparently
Oh,
extremely
cutscene?
popular.
Oh, cutscene.
Holy shit, guys, this
Oh, wait,
cutscene.
oh,
Now we'll
story?
find out if this game was worth.
Oh, the story is he slipped down a hill. Really?
It's like, I've never seen sand before here.
It's gonna be the big one.
Kong's facial expression.
I was right.
He's gonna dig right a bigger
Oh,
word.
He's
God.
gonna dick rat childhood. I was right.
Kong's facial expressions would make me want you to play it more if we saw them more often.
Right,
Yeah.
but this it's so few and
There's not
far
enough
between.
cutscenes.
There
Gila.
should be a shitty cutscene every 5 minutes in this game. And,
Oh,
and
yes,
that,
they should.
and that was too much work for this development.
Agreed. Oh, you got done.
This game was like, cutscenes sound hard. Like, you
Yeah.
have to render better.
Yep. And they obviously can't render for shit.
Yeah. It's the worst light in a game I've seen. I mean, I guess are there games that have no shadow?
Only
That's pretty rare.
Don't let him.
Like, I mean, on the PS5.
No.
Too.
No.
Oh, he knocked himself out on the rock.
So, so just the fact that this game
It knocked
guess-
itself
doesn't have
out.
shadows.
I mean, I guess that's probably what it wants you to do is
Oh, it's like
have it
the
slam
enemy is
itself in the
stuck or
rock.
something.
Yeah.
It did it again.
It's just like a limp penis, right?
Yeah.
Not as living.
I don't think this fight's going to be
It's more
too bad
like
as
your
long
piece,
as you
right?
don't let him.
Right now,
Yeah,
I
go.
guess.
That's another admission.
Mission.
Find another rock.
No, it's causing that.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a flower.
Get your rocks. Get its rocks.
Yeah, I
off.
think what you want to do is get it to try to attack you and then run away and let it hit
It's
the rock.
it's
Yep.
it's trying to get it to hit itself on its own rocks, which it has done a couple times already.
You're going to need that flower.
Damn, Alex, you were good at this game.
Just want to not have to do these same levels over and
Well,
over.
I know, I get it. But you're just good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's great
You
that.
love this shitty game.
I really don't.
This is terrible.
Yeah. It's-
Yeah, we're definitely not coming back to this one.
This game is insufferable. It doesn't even have the like garbage charm.
Garbage charge. That's good.
Yeah, so Bernie Does Broth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Brent Does Broth. This thing has been going on for like forever, and apparently it has a massive adult following in Germany. It's like an incredibly popular show. So all these Germans apparently identify with the sad sack bread character, right?
Is that a good thing?
I don't know.
Not for the mental health of Germans.
That's what I was saying. Psychologically, it sounds terrible.
And
All right, yeah.
it's so popular, they actually have statues of it.
Well, that seems kind of fun, I guess, in a weird way. You have these big statues of loaves of bread all over
It
the place.
looks
I mean,
like it's
they're
not.
bread homunculus,
It's
but
not
still.
pushing out rocks anymore. That must have been a first round thing.
He's pushing rocks.
Oh, they're kidney stones. I mean,
Shit.
Yeah.
Nope, I guess not. Okay. Careful, dude.
yeah, you gotta make him hit his own kidney stones.
Yeah, it does not seem like the gameplay is fun in this one.
Dude, it's miserable.
It's
It is so bad, and I can't skip the cutscene.
Wonderful.
Well, that's... I guess. I mean, let's at least look at these monkey faces again.
Michael's like, all I have to live for is this beautiful face.
Here's
true.
hoping he's gonna
Look
make
into
it.
his eyes.
Yeah, that's the right. Damn it, you listened to still my joke I was gonna make about myself. Oh, okay, that was terrible.
But this bread story gets even weirder
Yeah,
because this was like such a big deal in Germany that apparently some political activist group decided to steal the statue.
Are they wearing like lapels?
I don't know, but they stole the statue of Bread from abroad, and then they held it hostage. And they're like, "You're going to have to enact our political demands for the bread."
Oh, that's
gets it.
dumb.
The Russian. That sounds awesome, dude.
And like,
What year? What decade did this happen?
this was like, I want to say either late 2000s or early 2010s. I don't remember when.
Okay. Yeah, that
Fairly recent.
sounds like some retarded 80s like punk movement or I don't know.
No, this is recent.
FEMA, fucking terrorism, or something.
But yeah, so they stole this thing, and like it was this major controversy in Germany.
Not FEMA, PETA terrorism.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
And like all the people are like, "Oh shit, they stole our bread. What are we gonna do?" And then the people who were making the show, they're still making it. They did like episodes where like Bernie was sympathizing with his hostage takers, and he had Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
And
Came up under his own.
yeah. And eventually, the local government was like, "Look, it's just a fucking statue of bread. Like, if you have political agreements, maybe you could
They said
talk
that?
about them a little more
Wow.
normally or whatever."
I gotta say, that's a smarter government response than I was expecting in your story.
And eventually, like a few more months passed, nobody heard anything about it, and like
Nobody
whatever
heard from the bread.
whatever political group it was, obviously realized it wasn't a winning tactic, so they just kind of disappeared. And then later, someone found this stupid bread thing, its statue, just like in a basement in some house somewhere. Just like in an abandoned house.
What a sad history of that political stuff.
At least they put the bread statue back.
That's true.
How long did it take
What?
between it getting stolen and then
Oh,
finding it?
I want to say it was like 8 months or something.
8 months. Well, like you said, the government just didn't care or put any effort into finding it.
I think they did originally, but they
Okay.
eventually realized that the effort outweighed its value, and they're like, fuck it.
Okay, well, so it's not a very big statue.
You can't
yeah,
stand there
absolutely.
and get it. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
You
It's a
find
little,
way
like-
to run away from it when it swings.
Around
its
human
neck.
height, let's say.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess still seems like a lot of effort to steal that.
Look, man, it was an important cultural icon.
Because like, what's it made of?
I don't actually know what it was made of.
Well, if it was like at least rock, it's still gonna be fucking heavy.
Yeah.
It's,
Could have been plaster or something.
oh, okay.
But, so that whole bread thing, I mean, that character is still being made into new stuff to this day. And this Astro Prop is like the newest version of that.
That story was crazy.
It's on YouTube if you want to watch it.
It's just like
He's got these weird animal sidekicks. Well, the other characters, basically called them sidekicks because they're always like torturing him.
Yeah.
Like that's just insane. Like one of them is like a space unicorn that has like fire instead of legs.
okay.
and like I don't know, there's these weird robots that are like constantly like running experiments on them. Like also they're like tourist versions that are like taking pictures of him and suffering and shit like that. It's weird, man.
But fuck yeah, I mean, it's like in our looking back on history, it seems like all political activity should have been some grand historical thing, when probably the majority of it was a bunch of like retarded, like ineffectual stuff,
Oh, that's absolutely true.
to be honest. But it's just when you
I
hear
didn't
about
back it
that,
in.
that sounds
I
like
guess it only does it when he does his swing.
just kind of just
Yeah, you probably have to trigger the swinging attack.
Yeah, I
to
think
get
you gotta
closer.
stay.
Well, there's no point now because there's no rock. That if when he does that, he can knock himself unconscious, but only if
No, he has to swing his neck. If he just slams down like that, he breaks.
he's got to swing his dick with a helicopter.
Like that.
This guy asked you, but
isn't
You
it?
can't get away from that.
no.
Isn't it weird that kind of the hardest boss in the game has been like a sandworm from Doom? King Kong.
Well, it's
type
weird.
game.
Well, those dodos are pretty.
Yeah, the dodos were hard.
They just weren't a box.
Yeah, Earth. What's that say? Earth. Wow. Is that so cool?
I thought it said Gilla.
Gilla. Oh, okay.
It said Gidget.
Gija, yeah.
Gidget.
It's a jack.
Gidget. I don't know.
The font sucks too for reading.
Everything about the game sucks.
That maybe you have the subtitle quality on really low. That's why it works.
It's not low. It's
Oh, okay.
oh, Jesus.
Still, that was a good omen of just how much this game is going to
We
suck.
still have 45
What time are we at here?
4:45.
Oh,
You wanna
do you
call
want?
it?
I think we can end this one early.
Yeah, you-
I think
You're
It's
fired up.
something like it's good.
No.
it's
Cutscenes,
not good.
there haven't been any interesting cutscenes. I'm out. The gameplay is horrible.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be an early call.
Bye, people.
I hope you've enjoyed this terrible, awful, shitty game.
I feel like we got enough entertainment out of just one fucking stream on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got everything that you could get out of
I do
this.
wonder, like, how far in we.
I
I won't check, but I bet
I doubt
not, Eric.
half. Halfway.